And welcome in, everybody. Who's ready for single prize week? You know, who wants to watch the guy who puts the ass in gas and the ass in ambassador whack off during single prize week, baby? Who's excited for some single prize decks all week, except tomorrow because the game's offline tomorrow? Let's go, single prize week, baby. We're wheezing and gasping, and it's gonna suck, but you never know. I somehow have won a couple games with this deck. But unfortunately, I got some bad news. We're over 1500 still. I won a few games during my testing, and that's bad. So yeah, it's wheezing. You know, there's nothing. Just get a bunch of Koffing and wheezing in play. If you have all 6 in play, you're doing 240. It's okay. You know, against Raging Bolt, easy wins. Sonny, I'm sorry you didn't win NAIC. Hopefully you had a fun time. Hopefully you got lots of beads. Hopefully you lifted up your shirt, got lots of beads. So I was like experimenting, like, what if we put in Vengeful Punch, or I don't think Black Belt's training, Maximum Belt. You know, I have like a Venture Bomb Maximum Belt build. I have a Deluxe Bomb build. You know, there's Janine, which sucks. There's the Area Zero build. Never gonna let you down. I was not ignoring you. I was gonna acknowledge you. But maybe if I ignore you, you'd gift more subs to, you know, try to get my attention. But never gonna let me down. Thank you. Yeah, 6 months of suffering. And I guess it was a good weekend because you gifted a sub to Jaw and Ryu Sham. Please give me attention, Daddy. Okay. I'm sorry. You have my undivided attention for the next 10 seconds. Not a single neutralization zone build. Do I have one? Survival brace. There you go, Mark. There you go. The Sneasel build. See? We got all the A specs here. Oh, not a single neutralization zone build. Yeah, no, not gonna happen. But never gonna let you down. I appreciate you. Hopefully you're just absolutely fleecing those idiots who buy Pokemon cards in real life. The dumb people. So yeah, NAIC, like I looked at the list. It's very boring. It's very, very boring, the decks that finished at NAIC. Like, the only interesting one was, like, 233rd. It was the Hydrapple Testicle Festival deck that I covered in my Road Decks video. So, it was very boring. Like, I looked at the top decks from NAIC, and was just like, Gardevoir, Dragapult, Raging Bolt. That's about it. You know, there was the Toedscruel deck that did really well that I think was, what, top 8? But I did that last month, right? I featured Toedscruel last month. I didn't get anything new. So it's like there's no real point in covering it. And yeah, who would have thought Eboshi, welcome in. You know, what Trust Your Pilot viewers would have known such a thing. So yeah, Toedscruel was really good. It's just it's really strong. I know I featured it. It's just, you know, it's not good enough. It's not gonna win, you know, NAIC, but I told you, if Mewtwo won, I would play Mewtwo. Let's see, where did the top Mewtwo deck end up at? I don't think it was good. And of course, we start the other stupid Koffing, because why would we start the good Koffing? Like a Zoroark? Zoroark finished in 7th? That's crazy. But yeah, where's Mewtwo? Where is Mewtwo? I'm scrolling. Ho-Oh Armarouge, Garchomp finished ahead of Mewtwo. Farigiraf finished ahead of Mewtwo. Joltik Box, Armarouge. I'm scrolling, I don't see Mewtwo anywhere. Maybe I accidentally missed it. Grimmsnarl's obviously a loss here. I don't think we stand a single chance against Grimmsnarl, especially starting the wrong Koffing. You know, we started the wrong Koffing. They started the Monkey Dory. I don't think there's any shot we have here, but I'll give it the old college try, which is what I told my, okay, that's cool. Which is what I told my girlfriend in college. I'll give it a try, but, you know, we might need to get that paper bagged. Okay, so there's no reason to use Tickle. Yeah, Grimmsnarl just doesn't seem like worth it at all. The Toes cameo was great. Yeah, the Toes are always great. But yeah, Xanto, you can craft any cards you want. Just, you got to have the credits, and one of those codes, the third code, TCGL turns 2, that's still valid this week. And then you can get 2,000 trade credits and 2,000 trainer points. Just, check out Trust Your Pilot's handy dandy starter guide. But I'm not going to get the YouTuber voice for this game. Usually I do YouTuber voice for the first game of the stream because I'm like, I believe, I don't believe. Like, either they're going to brick. Oh my God. I was like, either they're going to brick or they're going to steamroll me, and steamrolling me is probably what's going to happen. But the one good news is that we are going to have Ariana's going to be active. That's pretty cool. Nick, that wasn't even good. I mean, what do I do here? Right? They're clearly bricked up, but they have double freaking Monkey Dory. And that's really bad for us. And it's like, can I just let the Grimmsnarl roam free here? Okay, so we have to Ariana. I think I go get the Koffing. Yeah, there's just... Okay, so... Oh, geez, how do I do this? Because I have to use Ariana to drop to 8. And then we have to go... All right, so let's counter catcher the Monkey Dory. Ultra Ball away these two. Go get the Explode together now. I want to bust together. And then we have to Ariana for 7. Get the Team Rocket. Okay, we didn't get the Team Rocket's energy, but we're fine. And then we go Fartazon. Okay, like, we're going to be able to do things. We're not going to be able to do good things, but we're going to be able to do things, which is nice. And I can go Vengeful Punch on the active, Reversal Energy there. At the very least, we're taking a knockout. No, stop asking for a Moongus. So this week is single prize week. Next week will be EX week. I'll play our Balava. I'll probably do some Electivire stuff. There's a couple other... let me check my notes. But yeah, Gyarados is Wednesday. I have been surprisingly impressed with Gyarados when it works. My first 2 games, I just completely dead drew. But Gyarados has been kind of fun. So yeah, like, I'll probably do Nidoking, Persian, Electivire, and Arbalava next week. And maybe I'll build a Rabska if you're nice. Yeah, Gyarados and Clamburglar, I've seen the comments you post on my YouTube videos. They are not clever. Okay, they are not good. Yeah, Gyarados, played a few test games. It is probably one of the most fun decks in Standard. I do have to change the list, I think. Like, once I got my balls on it, I was like, oh, you really have to prioritize shuffling back in your Psyduck and getting your Psyduck right away. And you don't necessarily need Academy at Night because Psyduck puts itself on the top of your deck. It unfortunately discards the bottom card of your deck, which is really stupid. But I guess you could use, like, Kofu if you really wanted to. Oh my God. Okay, save that for the Arbalava. I will 100% post an Arbalava video if you agree to post that, and I will heart that comment in the comments, okay? You have to do it, though. Yeah, that was actually good. I will admit that was actually good. Yeah, don't pin it because we got to give those people expecting drops free stuff. Okay, so I have to punch this one in the balls. Why can't you? If you had a Frostlass, I'd be able to knock out your Grimmsnarl. That's not very nice. Okay, so we don't have a play this turn. So you know what that means. We gotta hope. You know what happens when we don't have anything we can do. You gotta hope. Yeah, all right. So it's, I guess, no, because they're just gonna knock out they're gonna knock out a Koffing regardless, right? So let's go. Yeah, this is bad. Let's go get rid of Giovanni and Night Stretcher. Get the Weezing. And yeah, I guess we do that and pass. I mean, I am starting to think that maybe Sacred Ash isn't that good. Like, maybe one Sacred Ash, but then it's like you want to be able to Ultra Ball away your Weezings when you don't need them. and then you Sacred Ash them back, and then you Ariana. And Mark, I watched Captain America last night. That's all about the president. And never can let me down. Well, no, they get drops. They get drops in the form of codes. And Kit Kat, damn straight. But yeah, if they're expecting drops, they get drops. They just have to enter codes. Why did they attack my active Weezing? Are they not going to do anything? Yeah, Brave New World. Yeah, it was rough. It was a movie. It was rough. It was a 90-minute movie that didn't have a mid-credit scene and had one of the dumbest post-credit scenes in history. Like, hey, things are about to happen. Cool. Yes, it's definitely one of the movies of all time. I only believe in Mew World Order. There you go. All right, so let's go up with Weezing. Yeah, we 100% lost. I like how the Weezing takes the damage. Another film. I'm going to play the Until Dawn game one of these days. There's an Archer. Hey, we got Archer. That's pretty good. So let's go attach to you, eat some Sacred Ass, and then, yeah, let's do that. Let's just put everybody back in. Why not, right? You watched the first 30, so you're a quitter. And Ballerina. Yeah, I still haven't seen John Wick 4. That's on the list. Ballerina will definitely be on the list. Okay, Team Rocket's Factory, I believe in you. I choose you. Oh, and apparently somebody messaged me on Twitter and said if you palpad in the Team Rocket supporter before you activate Team Rocket's Factory, you can't activate Team Rocket's Factory, which I believe was an issue not too long ago. Where's the best one? Glad to hear it. All right, so I'll let them take their prize and then I'll concede. Just because, yeah, this was never going to be a good matchup unless I drew perfectly, and I did not draw perfectly. Yeah, so Grimmsnarl is a very, very tough matchup. Unless they don't know what they're doing, then Grimmsnarl is potentially winnable. Dragapult, I had a few good games against. I mean, Raging Bolt, free win. Terrabox, pretty good matchup. Golden Go, I can beat Golden Go. It's just the 240 damage cap on the non-Area 0 build really, really hurts it. And then the Area 0-1, you know, you can do 280 or 320. It's not easy because you might want to have Squawkabilly for a fast start, but then that takes it down to 280 if you get the Cornerstone. So this is very much a rogue deck. So maybe I shouldn't call this single prize week. It's single prize rogue deck week. Because it'd be like, well, why aren't you playing Typhlosion? Well, because it's rogue deck, single prize rogue deck week. I think Misty's Gyarados is probably going to be the best deck that I play this week. As long as it doesn't brick hard. As long as it doesn't get bricked up like me when I'm watching For the Win, we should be okay. And nobody tell Shiny Ray, but somebody did post on the subreddit some expanded decks to try. And maybe I'll play some expanded stuff, okay? You never know. Maybe Trust Your Pilot will play some expanded. Oh, God, this is probably stupid Dragapult or something crappy. Oh, God. Okay, well, hey, we can go Poffin for double Koffing and we'll be in there. Oh, and my favorite part is when this gets Badooed. Because if they hit into this with Badoo, you don't get 2 Koffing. They hit into it with anything, you don't get 2 Koffing. Because it's not if it's knocked out, if it's damaged by an attack. So if they hit into this with Badoo, you don't get 2 free Koffing. So it's basically a free Buddy-Buddy Poffin, and that's hilarious to me. All right, don't fail me now. Oh, that's perfect. Well, this is a rough one. Ooh, hello. Believe it or not, I didn't actually want the Proton, but I guess I just use it anyways. And then we go, yeah, 1, 2, 3. They're not going to do anything turn 1. I mean, they probably aren't going to Iono me. They're probably not going to do anything crazy. But it doesn't really behoove me to use the Poffin right now. God, no. Any Guardy decks in your future? No, I will not be playing Gardevoir anytime in the future, except when Jellicent comes out. Oh, no. Oh, no! Okay, so this is fine. I thought this was So Rule Edge, I didn't I don't, you know, you'd think the person who played this last week would have clued in that, oh no, this is the other deck. Okay. So Torrential Pump is fine. I mean, this isn't that bad of a situation to be in because we'll knock out the chart. We'll knock out whoever they put in the active. They are not going to do anything good this first turn, which is really strong for us. So I think we win as long as they... I mean, the Weezing has 130, so they... Okay, well... I mean, we can still do the thing. I can also maybe get a reversal and retreat that. Oh, now we're in a tough decision. Yeah, the Iron Hands does not knock out a Weezing, which is great. Oh, hello. Oh, goodbye. Okay. What does Trust Your Pilot do? I think Trust Your Pilot pilots us directly into the sun right now. I think this is what I do. Right? Because I want, if I can just knock out the Char Cadet, we win the game. So it's like, I mean, we can do whatever we want here. If I just knock out the Char Cadet, we win the game. So let's do this. I mean, I think it's safer to not evolve the active because whatever energy I get, I can just use to retreat. Because whatever energy I get, I can just use to retreat. Whatever energy I get. Oh my God. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Okay, well, I think we have to attach to the active. This was going to be a very quick game, and then PDCGL said, nah. You know, I could have just knocked out their Char Cadet 2 seconds into the game, won this whole thing. Then PDCGL was just like, you play 8 energy in the deck, that's not enough. Yeah, Jealous NTX, a lot of replies on my Twitter post, because Gardevoir was Gardevoir in the finals of NEIC, so I was like, oh, it's a good thing Gardevoir's not getting anything new in the next two sets, and it's like we're getting Jellicent and Mega Gardevoir. And the #1 response to that was, well, the Jellicent isn't actually a good partner for Gardevoir. That's what I thought. That's what any logical person would think, is that, yeah, Gardevoir doesn't need Jellicent because Gardevoir's that good on its own. But it's a worrying amount of decks that have won in Japan using Gardevoir, using Jellicent with Gardevoir. And I think it's just because it's a high skill deck, is how I would explain it. It's a very high skill version of it. Oh God, they're going to get the Luminous and they're going to body my butt. But the good news is that they will be knocking out a Team Rocket's Koffing. And I can go get 2 regular Koffing. We can knock out the Wellspring Mask Ogerpon. We can knock out everything they have. And Jaden Animations, you've got server maintenance. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow is the maintenance. So I will not be streaming tomorrow, unfortunately. But yeah, I was of the mind that, yeah, Jellicent with Gardevoir, what's the point? And then you look at the Japanese results. It's winning way too much. It's really concerning. I think the knee-jerk off reaction is that, yes, why do you need to put Jellicent in Gardevoir when Jellicent's not taking one-hit KOs? Well, it's because you can, retreat between your Jellicent each turn, keep them item and tool locked, heal off the damage with Monkey Dory, slow the game just to a snail's pace, a Macargo's pace. Yeah, you just don't let them do anything, and any weaknesses, okay, this is fine. Oh, okay, how do we do this? I guess we just go... I can maybe give them a handy here. Obviously, they'll get rid of the Squawkabilly. Can I give them a handy, or do we... What do we do? I'm not sure what I do. Oh, we get rid of the Armarouge. Okay, that's easy. We get rid of the Armarouge. And then they Armalose. Yeah, you screwed that one up, buddy. Screwed that one up. You got rid of your one Char Cadet. That was a mistake. Okay, then we just go get Proton to get rid of it. And then we have the Ultra Ball to go get another Koffing if we somehow whiff it, which we did. So that's cool. All right, well, let's get rid of Proton and Weezing. Go get this guy. Knock out the Armarouge. See? This is why you should play every deck. Oh, I didn't realize we were doing 160. Right. Trust Your Pilot can't count. What a shock. Wait, Trust Your Pilot can't count? That can't be right. But this is supposed to be the #1 PDCGL most handsome YouTuber, Prestige level 2, almost Prestige 3. Trust Your Pilot can't count? But this is why you should play every deck, because, I mean, any idiot could have realized that, oh, you just knock out their one Armarouge, but you learn that, you don't get rid of your second Char Cadet. You never get rid of your damn second Char Cadet or your Armarouge. You need 2 of them. Like, you're literally playing a card that beats Ho-Oh Armarouge with Torrential Pump. You should know Neat PP. And kind of like Banette Guardy. I think it's better than Banette Guardy because Banette only did, 30 damage? Jellicent can do 160. So if you do 160 with Jellicent, that's one-shotting Raging Bolt and Dragapult if you put Clefairy down. So whereas Banette would struggle to take KOs, Jellicent can. And it's also tool locking, so they can't, use Bravery Charm or Defiance Band or just any technical machines. Well, that's their name, Neat PP. Look, I'm not making, their name is Neat PP. So it's kind of what we all feared. Oh my goodness, we're gonna smack their butts again. Oh my God. They have no idea that, okay, if they bring up the other Koffing, if they bring up the 151 Koffing, then we are screwed. And I'll be punished for not being able to count. But this is like the dream matchup. Ho-Oh Armarouge, thank you, whatever YouTuber just posted a video on this for creating propaganda. Thank you, I appreciate you, you're amazing. You're super handsome too, and you probably have nice feet. What's the thumbs down? You're the one who decided to play this deck. Okay, so I think we just go for the Char Cadet. Oh yeah, we gotta do this. They're gonna concede. They have to concede after this. No sane human being would not concede after this. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so I guess we go Reversal Energy on this guy. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I did mention in the intro that you're probably going to have to use the 151 Weezing. That's very much a desperation play. Like, it's nice to have access to this Weezing, and if you flip heads, you basically get to take 2 prizes in exchange for 1. The problem is spinning Fumes, is that it does 50 and spreads 10. I don't know if you can see that on the stream. It does 50 and spreads 10 to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Sure, it can soften up a few things, but realistically, it's just powering up Monkey Dory, which I did a little bit of testing after, writing and recording that intro, and unfortunately, powering up Monkey Dory is very bad. I don't know if you do that, but powering up your opponent's Monkey Dory to make them stronger against a deck that has 60 hit point basics, not good. So it's very matchup dependent, and I don't think you can really... Okay, that sucks. Yeah, the 151 Weezing, put 2... I still say put 2 on the list. That's unfortunate. That's really bad. Oh, God. Well, they can't do anything this turn, right? The most they can do is attack with Ho-Ho. But it looks like they're not going to do that. Yeah, they really screwed this up. Come on, we can do this. I had the perfect hand. And then, of course, we get nothing. We got Archers. We got Ariana. We have Unfair Stamp. I guess I have to play the Poffin. But I think my only course of action here is just Night Stretcher for this guy. Put him in front and then just try to smack him in the butt. Oh, they don't have any fire energy? They have to go get a Char Cadet? All it does is soften things up, but you have to be very careful. If it's a Monkey Dory matchup, you don't want it there. You do not want to use the attack. You can, try to troll them. I think they've given up. I think they have decided that, oh, I don't have a fire energy and I can't attack with Ho-Oh. So that's just kind of game. And they're not here anymore. And, you emoted on me. I'm emoting on you. Oh, they failed it? Wait, what? You can't fail Night Stretcher. Yeah, okay, I was like, you literally cannot fail Night Stretcher. I'll show you the wording on the card. But yeah, we had that one. If they couldn't take a knockout, but it says, put a Pokemon or a basic energy from your discard pile into your hand. It doesn't say, because it's public knowledge that you have a Pokemon or a basic energy. So if you don't have a Pokemon or basic energy in your discard pile, you can't use Night Stretcher. So you have to, it doesn't say you may, it says put a, so you have to. Yeah, you may is omitted, so you have to go get something and you can't fail it. So I guess they conceded at the end and it was very strange, but if you use Night Stretcher, you have to get something, and my toes are out, theirs aren't, and that's why they lost. Alrighty, so there's our first win because we're that good. And they realized they couldn't handle my plane. If you have only one Pokemon on your bench, it moves your Pokemon to active first. And yeah, Incineroar, it's tough. And Nick, how does Night Stretcher work with Toedscruel? No, Dr. Pelipper, you can activate Night Stretcher, you just can't get the card back. So Night Stretcher is still able to activate, but when you go to put the card into your hand, nothing happens. So it is not a bug. You are allowed to use Night Stretcher. Toedscruel only blocks the physical act of putting the card into your hand. So it doesn't say you can't play Night Stretcher. It says you can't put a card from your discard pile into your hand. So yes, if you have a Pokemon or basic energy in your discard pile, you can use Night Stretcher. What? What do you mean like neutralization zone? Like how you can attack, but it blocks the attack? But yeah, so that's not a bug. You can use Night... Oh, hello! And Mr. Leon, for people who only speak in Fahrenheit, is that low or is that high? Oh, this is bad, right? Do we just lose? Hang on. Okay, this is going to be a very interesting matchup, and I'm not quite sure who wins. I think I should go for Proton. Yeah, we get the double Koffing, and then I just draw cards with the factory, and we just kind of see what happens, but it's going to be whoever doesn't suck first. Because their Spidops is going to be able to take a knockout this turn. I may have to Colress to guarantee the energy. I don't know if I want to do that. It really just depends kind of what happens here. But if they're unable to go Spidops energy, then we have a chance to win. This is going to be very, very down to the wire. It's going to be kind of boring. If I had Legacy energy, we win. If I can get Unfair Stamp at the right time, we win. Yeah, and it's a good thing I put the Team Rocket's factory into play. So it's basically just whoever takes the first knockout. Oh my god, they're going to look at one of my prizes. Oh my god, they looked at one of my prizes. Okay, then we win the game. Because Team Rocket decks are a lie. I've been telling you this for centuries. And you will remember, oh, that's not what we wanted. That is not the card we wanted. We want Colress's Tenacity. And then we just go... Yeah, team... excuse me? Excuse me? Could you repeat that, please, for the people in the back? Okay, you know, this is PDCGL. You know what you're getting yourself into when you boot this game up. There's going to be maintenance every 2 weeks, and you're going to prize 3. I don't know what prize they looked. Wait, does it tell me what prize they looked at? I revealed. No, I didn't reveal a card, right? Shouldn't we got to read the wording on that? Give me a Team Rocket's energy. Thank you. So wait, what's the exact wording? Look at one of your opponents. So the game log is incorrect. It says, look at one of your opponent's face down prize cards. It shouldn't say I revealed it. I mean, it's semantics. Like, it's not I revealed it. You know, there's so many issues with the game log with just verbiage and stuff. Yeah, we kind of expected the Archer. But they currently do not have a knockout. They need a Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Okay, well, they need another basic though. Where's your Mimikyu, bro? Where's the Mimikyu that you're getting? Because you're doing 120. Ah, crap. They got the... This is why you don't antagonize your opponent. And we have the wrong Weezing with the... Of course, we get the Team Rocket's energy back when that's bad. But, is this just going to be a nothing game? Oh, goodness. That is sad. But it's what I've been saying all along. Trust your pilot is the most handsome person in the history of the universe. And you should give him all your money. But don't you like how I got Team Rocket's Factory and Team Rocket's Energy when it's very clear that I did not want those? It's like, oh, you don't want those cards? No, we'll give them to you. All right, well, there's a Weezing. And then I guess I Ultra Ball away the Team Rocket's Factory and then the... I mean, we don't need the Defiance Band because Mewtwo... If they have a Mewtwo, the Mewtwo is weak to everything. So we're not going to risk putting the Koffing down. That's just a preemptive move. And wasn't there a guy who ate one of... Sure, probably. I mean, back-to-back Team Rocket's energy. I mean, there's really weird people in this community. Like, there was this guy who called himself Sunny who went to NAIC, and he kept asking to see everyone's feet, and he said, oh, it's just research for a project I'm working on for one of my streamer friends. Just really weird guy. And, it's like, I gotta, can I rub these beads that I got from Bourbon Street on your feet? And then, because I need to send him to his P.O. box. Just really strange person. Yeah, really weird guy. But I don't know, is this worth putting on YouTube? Because it's just me beating down a Team Rocket Spidops Mewtwo deck, which, we all agree is terrible. And Juan, true, yes. All right, well, this is a little concerning if I put the Koffing into play, but I think we'll be fine. Because even if they try to trap somebody, I can always manually retreat, and we have kind of an advantage here, and we're knocking out at a much faster rate than they are. I think we'll be okay. This is going to kind of come down to the wire, and I'm not building up suspense in case this goes on a YouTube video to keep the YouTube audience entertained. I would never falsify the documents to... the DNA test to prove that I Am Legend is not my child because I don't like him. All right, so I guess we just Proton just to draw the 2 extra cards and get it out of the deck. The goated Proton. Okay, that's terrible. All right, well, let's knock this dude out. And, maybe I could, maybe Trust Your Pilot could go a little wacky here, oh my God. So for those of you who spaced out and, got distracted by your own feet, that's 3 prizes in a row that were Team Rocket's energy because I prized 3 Team Rocket's energy. Just the normal thing where you prize 3 Team Rocket's energy, then it's your first 3 prizes. Oh, so wait, fire energy. So are they playing Moltres EX? Yeah, maybe next time don't prize the energy. Did you ever try that? All right, there's Archer, kind of figured. And they actually don't have a KO right now. Oh, they do now. Okay, so... Oh, goody gumdrops. Okay. The question now becomes, do I just wait a turn? I'm not sure here, right? Because this is going to get a little sketchy. Like, I knew that at the start of the game, once they whiffed those KOs, we'd have a bit of a buffer period. Oh, this is rough. Okay, so what I can do is I can bring up the Mewtwo. Actually, they already used the switch, right? So yeah, we can bring up the Mewtwo and we should be fine. So let's go Team Rocket's Koffing, bring up the Mewtwo. If I get a Night Stretcher, then we just win, right? We just win the game if I get a Night Stretcher here. Easy dubs. Easy, crap. Where the hell were you? Both of these, where the hell were you last turn? All right, so my options now are... I mean, I'm down 2 Team Rocket's energy. I think I just leaking gas. Right? Because... this is so rough now, because I'm going to need to use that last Team Rocket's energy to win. And I also need to use reversal energy, which is really tough. And, you know, of course, the 2 cards I get off the factory are the 2 cards I really needed, which were Archer and Transceiver. And, okay, that's not very nice, never gonna let me down. You know, we try to be nice to her here. Try to build her up like she's a Jenga tower. And then when you push her over, she falls like one of those giant ones that hurt your toes when she falls on them. Okay, if they take a knockout, that's good, because then we can use Archer. And if they take a knockout this turn, it's most... I would assume you're going for energy switch, because you're probably out of switch. Well, the fact that they didn't go for Giovanni is bad for us, because I would have liked if they go for Giovanni and knock out literally anybody. Because the thing that's going to stop me from winning this game is the fact that I'm going to run out of Team Rocket's energy. And I'm going to have to use a reversal energy to win. So I can't knock out the Mewtwo? Huh. Interesting. So oh wait, they're retreating. Okay. So that actually helps me more than you'll ever know. All right, well, we gotta get swifty here. I think I put the Weezing in the active. Smog Signal, yeah, it doesn't matter. We got so much gas in the deck, this is crazy. I mean, if I can get, like, I could knock this dude out with Spinning Fumes. We could maybe trap the Mewtwo, but I think this is going to come down to let's have a blast. All right, so we go Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Unfortunately, have to fail it. Oh, no, maybe I shouldn't have failed it. Maybe I should have just gone directly into Archer. Because we might get Sacred Ash. There we go. We got Sacred Ash. Okay. Since I have everything I need to rebuild my bench, I think we just go Team Rocket's Factory, hope for some energy. That's great. And then Sacred Ash. Go, what, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, let's just put everybody back in there. That seems like it can't backfire at all. And then we go double Poffin. Okay, so my thought process here is that I go reversal energy on this guy. I know, very strange, right? Why are you using reversal energy on the active when it's just going to get knocked out? Because if they don't knock it out, if I don't pressure them at least a little bit with this Weezing, they might not attack. They might just be like, oh, I can, you know, wait for a Giovanni and then go against anyone else. But if I put the reversal energy on the Weezing, I'm at least threatening an attack next turn. And putting 10 damage on each of these Wobbuffet is actually going to help me win if I need to. Because the spinning... Okay. Because the Spinning Fumes does knock out Wobbuffet through weakness. So this is the kind of high-level plays you're subscribed for. We're not killing them with farts. We're killing them with gas. Okay, let's have a blast. We got Spinning Fumes. We got Suffocating Gas. We're leaking gas. We're sending Smog Signals. See, I forced them to take that knockout. Flip heads. Flip heads. Just flip heads and we win the game. Just flip. Come on. YouTube. Oh my God. How do you not want to be in a YouTube video? Okay, so we have to... Oh God. This is gonna get sketchy. Okay. Oh no, we have access to reversal energy this turn. Okay, so we have 5 energy in the deck that can win it for us. I have to go Ultra Ball right now. We're gonna draw 7 cards. We can knock out the Spidops. We have 5 energy in the deck that can win us the game. It's literally impossible for us to not get it. Oh my God, we're not gonna freaking get it. Okay, it's literally impossible for us not to get it. We're going to draw 2. There's 5 energy in the deck. Less than a quarter of my deck is energy. I will take any one. Okay, no, this is fine. This is fine. This is great. Okay, so we go U. I mean, I guess if I already have one Weezing, I want to get the Weezing out of the deck because this is getting ridiculous right now. This is getting absolutely ridiculous that I might not have it. Okay, a quarter of the deck is energy. Thank you. Was that so difficult? Okay, so we want to evolve that one. And like I said, it's imperative that we use the reversal energy this turn. And then we win next turn by going Giovanni reversal energy on the Mewtwo. So I knew going into this that it was very important that we fall behind, like my son in 3rd grade being held back. We got to fall behind to activate the reversal energy because we churned through so many damn Team Rockets energy at the start of the game. And putting the rescue board on that Team Rockets Koffing on the bench is going to allow me, if something goes wrong, that I can just retreat that and use that as my Giovanni pivot. But I'm going to do enough damage, right? Oh, there's the Moltres. Wait, what is the Moltres? That's discard? That's not... Yeah, that's nothing to worry about because they got nothing. They got nothing, bro. Yeah, we win because, like I told you, Mewtwo sucks. Mewtwo's the worst. Oh yeah, they got a Bravery Charm on this guy. That's fine. Okay, so we just go promote the Team Rockets Koffing, bring up the Mewtwo, win the game. Trust Your Pilot is the greatest Team Rockets player ever. Weezing is better than Mewtwo. Confirmed. There's no way I screw this up, right? There's no way Trust Your Pilot screws this up. And then, yeah, we're doing 320. Oh, whoa, Joe, that was... Because I tried to attach the energy as Giovanni was resolving, because PDC Joe lets you do actions as things are happening. What? It's not my fault I'm playing the better Team Rockets deck. But that was weird because it almost glitched out and unclicked the energy and would have put it on the wrong Pokemon, and I would have lost because PDC GL is a well-made game. Their name is Psyduck. It's not Psyduck, it's Psyduck. And 234. So I feel like they wanted to make Psyduck 234, and then somebody else had that. So like, oh, we can't use it. We gotta use something else. We gotta go with Psyduck. All right, so we did really well with that one. Let's switch over to the Deluxe Bomb build to see if that helps. Oh, we can cut this. We can cut the second dude. We have 9 energy. That's fine. Psyduck. You want some poi with it? We don't need 3 Proton, I don't think. I think what we learned is 3 Proton's kind of useless. 2 Sacred Ash is fine. 2 Night Stretcher. We got Defiance Band. Let's put a Vengeful Punch in here. Vengeful. And I mean, I don't hate like 4 Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Because, you know, Proton's good to activate the Team Rockets factory, but, like, is it great? You know, I don't know if I like the basic energy in the deck, because it's like, what's the point? But yeah, let's just go for, like, another Defiance Band and see how that goes. All right, so we're playing the Deluxe Bomb build. No, stop. Everyone is sending me friend requests. I am too important. The only way you're allowed to be my friend in PDC jail is if you give me money. And Nick, no, you can't really play it with any other Pokemon. I do have a couple of lists with like Sneasel and Articuno and Mimikyu. But you can't really combo it with anyone else like you could with Spidops because it only does damage based on the Koffing and Weezing. So putting any other Pokemon in play hurts the damage that the deck can do. And King Super Smex, you're not my friend because you don't give me money. And Zach... it's the Sneasel list, right? The Sneasel list is the one that has the neutralization zone. So we'll definitely check that one out. If it was a basic, ooh, great start. Great start. Actually, is this a great start? Wait, are we going first or second? Oh, crap. Okay, so I decided to go second. That's good. We can go Ariana. You drop Sneasler and Mimikyu for Ditto. Interesting. Oh, this is great. They're going to activate my trap card and not even know it. Put mildly, this is a very rough matchup, but thankfully my opponent doesn't know what they're doing and they didn't retreat the Duskull. So what's good for the goose is good for the James Ganderbeak. I don't know where I was going with that. All right, so we don't actually want the Proton because I can almost guarantee you they're going to hit me with the Badoo and they don't know what the Badoo, or they don't know what my ability does. So we're just going to take a prize. They're going to item lock me, but they're not going to read Koffing's ability, or if they do read Koffing's ability, they're going to read it incorrectly. And Stellar Fish, thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. Let me give you a shout out. Yeah, to everyone who just joined in, you have to pay me to be my friend. Uh-oh. Okay, so again, they're not going to read Koffing's ability, and they're just going to think, oh, I can win the game with a Dragapult thing here. Oh, they're going to go for the Dracloak KO? Oh, I thought they were going to go Badoo, but yeah, you can't win here. This is the cool thing. This is my favorite thing about the Koffing. Oh, they have it. That is insane. Just the turn 2 Dragapult is nuttier than Swirl. Okay, I mean, we can still... They clearly don't know, which is nice. The fact that they don't know is hilarious to me. Yeah. You don't know, bro. Game's not over yet. I learned my lesson way back in the day against the Ghastly from Unbroken Bonds. You'll learn your lesson the hard way like I did. Okay, there's a Defiance Band. This is really bad, but I mean, I guess I have to Archer them. But like, I need things. Yeah, I guess we just go Archer and see what happens. Oh yeah, they're still gonna win, but oh my god. Okay, well, let's yeah, I think I have to soften up the Dragapult. We're gonna put the Defiance Band there. We have to soften up the Dragapult because I can knock this out next turn if we get like the greatest hand in the history of Pokemon TCG Live. But the game takes on an entire different meaning if they just attacked with the Badoo that turn. If they don't have the turn 1 energy attachment, if they don't have, you know, the turn 2 Rare Candy Dragapult energy. Oh my god. Okay, well, this is just PDCGL being PDCGL at this point. You know, I'm scraping and clawing my way to try to win this one, and PDCGL is just like, how about if we did everything to make sure that doesn't happen? All right, well, I tried everything to win this one, and I got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter. It's got a bot name, but I mean, they're playing Dragapult. What kind of a bot plays Dragapult? Yeah, I think I need more Team Rocket's factories. Thank you. Okay, well, we got yep, we got Proton. Great timing, buddy. Thank you. We got Proton. So if this is, yeah, there's nothing we can do. Okay, well, that's even less than I thought we were going to be able to do this turn. All right, let's just concede. Dragapult, I learned in testing, Dragapult is like a 25% win rate. Like, you'll win 25 out of 100, you'll lose 75. But not when PDCGL is actively trying to screw you over. All right, they got grass, water, and fighting sleeves, so they're a psychopath. Or they're just playing, like, Ogerpon box. There was an Ogerpon deck at day 2 of NEIC that played 2 Ogres Masked. So it could be something like that. And Myrtle, damn straight. Yeah, it's, well, aren't they both the same thing? It could be Ho-Oh Armor Rouge, but yeah, it's probably one of them things. Hawk 2 spit on them things. All right, so let's see if we can get 4 games here. We got 2 games that I'm relatively okay with. All right, you always start this one. Not only for the Ariana possibilities, but also because of smog signals. Because if they just hit into it with Badoo, you're just like, oh, thank you for the free Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Ooh, okay. Wait, what? What's with the grass and fighting and... Oh, because they got Maractus? Okay. So Spike Energy is... Oh, I was going to be worried about Spike Energy. This is interesting, because I'm going to be taking back shots, which is good. But I don't have... Oh, good God. Maybe their supporter's going to be Ino. Who knows? Well, we find ourselves in a position where we just gotta hope that they play an Ino and we don't lose the game. I mean, I could play the Koffing, but what if we get an Ariana? And then I'm like, well, I really wish I didn't do that. So we're just gonna end turn. If they hit into me with the Maractus, then yes, I will go get double Koffing just to thin out the deck. Because what? I have 4 Transceiver, 4 Ariana, 2 Proton, 2 Archer, 3 Giovanni. But maybe you do just need more supporters. Oh, crap. Okay, scratch that. We're about to take a bunch of damage. Oh, okay. I thought they were going to go for the Frostlass. Then maybe... And Mad Panda. And you didn't even give me a snarky message. Thank you. You're just a kind person who gave me money. Oh, God, I'm in a position where I really have to just evolve my Koffing here. Or my Koffing on the bench. Okay, yep. Let's go Ultra Ball away. That and that. I'm basically basing all of my decisions right now on the fact that we're going to top deck an Ariana. And if we don't top deck an Ariana, we're going to lose the game. And your brain is fried? Well, take some time to relax, you know? I don't think when I'm playing Pokemon cards, neither should you. And Lena, only a 7-stream streak? Call me when you got a 0 on the end of that, you know? Like you're... I was going to make an age-related joke, but, I mean, we all know you're a boomer. You just turned 69. I will say that it's really weird having one stream across 4 days. They got the Deluxe Bomb too? I'm going to be like, yeah, I got the Deluxe Bomb too, buddy. I was like, maybe they're not going to get the Darkness Energy for the Monkey Dory. They got the Darkness Energy for the Monkey Dory. That's bad. Okay. And you meant Sunny? I'm so sorry. So maybe we are in a position where just more supporters is what we got to do, and maybe relying less on the Team Rocket supporters is the way to go. Okay, well, I guess I can force them to, you know, do things. He had no idea who I was. I'm the Feet Man. The Feet Monger. And Shiny Ray, you weren't here earlier, but I did mention Expanded as potentially something I might do because somebody posted a post on the subreddit, and it's like, if I have to do less work, then that's good. So if you want me to make an expanded stream or an expanded video, compile a list of the top 5 to 10 best expanded decks, and I will play them, and I will take full credit for them, and you won't be mentioned once in the video. But yeah, this should have been an easy win if I get playable cards, and I didn't do that. All right, well, can we get a playable card? Hey, we got a card that is playable. It's not the card that I wanted, because we're about to lose a Weezing. And if they just attacked, we definitely lose. So, I mean, the Unfair Stamp was definitely helpful in that last build because it allowed you to you know, draw more cards. Thank you. Would have been nice to have that in the deck, huh? Yeah, would have been nice. And oh wait, so what is the Lycanroc attack for again? Because is that a card that's helped out by Ignition Energy? I mean, any evolution. Yeah, Clamping Fangs makes it better because I'm working sort of, you know, haphazardly on the Black Bolt and White Flare stuff right now. So maybe if I write down the Lycanroc, that also gets helped out by Ignition Energy, which is just 3 free energy. So let me write that down real quick. De-Evolution? Awesome. I was thinking about De-Evolution in this deck, but I think it's only in one of them. And Shiny Ray, if you want to slide into my DMs, go for it. But just keep in mind that Trust Your Pilot is the #1 expanded player, and you have to entice me with something that's better than Raichu Spread, because all I want to do is play Raichu Spread, because that's the best deck. And King Super Smacks? That's true, but I think you could maybe go like 4 Spiky, 4 Ignition. And then, because the main issue with the Lycanroc is, you know, what do you do if you don't have Spiky energy in the discard pile? Is you just go, oh, Ignition Energy. And you can, you know, use Uxie or something. But like, it's something to think about, right? Oh, I was thinking like, what's the attack cost? Sorry, that's what I meant. It's like, what's the attack cost? And it's 3 colorless. Yes, it gets the Spiky energy. It rubs itself with the hose again or whatever the thing is. With the... Okay, great start. I am struggling to understand what the point of the basic darkness energy is. I saw it in a few Japanese lists that played Weezing. Oh god, of course it's Impidimp. Like, I was just wondering, like, what's the point? Right? Is it just for like pivoting or something? Or is it just more energy? But like, they cut down on reversal. I guess it's just if you have to double attach. Because, yeah, you run out of the Team Rockets, but it also works with reversal energy. That's the thing, right? Like, you can still use reversal energy on the Team Rockets Weezing. It's just a little weird. No, Shiny Ray, they have to be good. I want to do the top expanded decks. I don't want to... Oh, my God. What the hell? It's either no supporters or all of the supporters. Your choice. You can either have none or all. There's no in between. Yeah, we'll switch to the Area 0 one after this because some of these are just really bad matchups. You know, Grimmsnarl, bad matchup. Dragapult, you can do 320 with the Area 0 build, which is the one I tested the most. So I got testy with that one the most. Yeah, Grimmsnarl's rough. And I mean, next turn I can knock out whoever I want. It's just I would probably rather draw cards. And that's terrible. Bulkiest pick, we're doing terribly. Oh my god, they got a Grimmsnarl already. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. It's not like they can accelerate 5 energy into play or anything. It's not like they can do that. Okay, the one good thing is that we're going to be able to go get 2 Koffing. The bad thing is that if I get 2 Koffing, I can't use Ariana. So I can increase my damage. Oh, and they had the oh my. And I was thinking they were going to have a bad turn. I was like, oh, you don't have a supporter. That's good. No, they had all the supporters. They were just giving us the old rope-a-dope. The old Thunkadunk. Okay. Okay. THC, you can take it down a notch. What do you mean this deck sucks? Grimmsnarl beats off everything. It's not a fair assessment to be like, oh, this deck sucks when you only face the top decks, right? You can't compare a road deck to a top deck. If I was only facing Raging Bolt and Ho-Oh Armarouge and Teal Mask Ogerpon, yeah, the research into Secret Box. Don't forget they had the turn 2 Grimmsnarl with the turn 2 Frostlass and then double Monkey Dory. They're also having an insane start. Okay. And Josh?
Grimmsnarl didn't win Nick. Doesn't beat everything ick.
I think I just have to go for damage. I think at this juncture, I just have to go for damage and hope for the best. Yeah, I mean, okay, so if I don't think I want to knock out the Frostlass, though. I think knocking out the Frostlass is actually that is exactly what I wanted. Thank you. Okay, so we go... Actually, let's go Reversal Energy on this guy, and then Weezing, Artisan. Get this guy, Night Stretcher. I know we're going to be in a world of hurt here, but if we can just stick them. All I have to do right now is stick them. We're doing 240. We're going to Archer him down to 3. You are not a lie, okay? I've said this for years. You are not a lie. Ooh, we also did the Defiance Band. That's pretty good. Okay, and then... I mean, I guess I do this, right? I guess we just go get a Weezing just to prevent some damage on the Koffing, because that Frostlass is going to tear through our butt like it's some leaking gas. Stellar Fish, you're banned. I'm sorry. You know, I take back my shout out. You are unfortunately banned for that comment. We don't allow that kind of stuff here. Yeah, Monkey Dory is... Oh my god, they got... Let me guess, you got a research? You got a research on that Hawk Tua? Spit on that thing? They're probably gonna go for the Koffing. Yeah, they're gonna knock out the Koffing. And they got an Arvin. Thank you, thank you. Well, I didn't say you had to time out Stellar Wish. That's a little mean. But yeah, Josh... Well, if I was at NAIC, I would have won with Grimmsnarl. Yeah, that's a rogue mod, Stellar Wish. That wasn't my... I didn't slide into Clan Burglar's DMs and said, get him out of here. I mean, I don't really have a choice. We just got to send this guy up and then hope for all the things. Which we're not going to get. Yeah, there's a Koffing, so it's just a... Giovanni, I has to bring that guy up. I guess I bring up this one and just see what happens, but Grimmsnarl is pretty much an auto loss unless I, you know, get a supporter that turn that allows me to draw cards, which I didn't. They have a butt wipe in hand? Probably. So, you know, I think my mistake was building this as a Team Rockets deck. And, you know, the package of Ariana and Giovanni and Proton and Archer hasn't been as good, though. It's like, if I was able to just find the transceivers, like you look at this, how far I'm down my deck, and it's like, where's all the transceivers? King Super Smacks, you are banned. You're banned, King Super Smacks, for that comment, for predicting the future. Wow, yeah, that's... They needed an energy. They got it. All right, so the Area 0 build does allow us to do 320, but it's very, very specific. It's not like, oh, I can very easily do it. No, you can't have Pheasantipity. You can't have... Okay, you can't have Squawkabilly. It counts as forced visitation. It's not community service or Make-A-Wish. It's forced visitation. You know, I tried to give full custody to his mom, but it didn't work. You'll also notice I never put a single Deluxe Bomb into play over 3 games. And ABC, it's easy as 1, 2, 3. So yeah, we just got a bunch of supporters. I have 2 switch cards. You know, maybe we could get rid of the Pheasantipity and the Squawkabilly and just, you know, maybe go more supporters. But, you know, I'm confident that the Area 0 build is the best one, because maxing out at 240 kind of limits you. Being able to get it up to 320, as long as you can recycle your Pokemon, you're fine. Yeah, okay, that's mean, but I'll allow it. And Stellar Wish, fun fact, you can't retract a shout-out. So that shout out is there forever and I can't take it back. I'm sorry. We're also in a hype train right now. It'd be cool if we could do like a hype plane. You know, if I was the number, like in the top 100 biggest streamers on Twitch, they would probably make a hype plane for me. And the only people who can make that happen are the ones watching right now. If you're watching, okay, see, this is great. I mean, it's a pretty weird hand, but this is actually good. You know, as soon as we get rid of the Team Rockets build, we have an amazing start. It's Grim. Oh God, it's either Grimmsnarl or Gardevoir. Oh, what a surprise! We go under 1500 and we still face Grimmsnarl and Gardevoir. Aquanet, thank you for getting that hype train going back up. We got 3.5 minutes. Everyone, use your Prime subs right now. You want to milk that milk tank dry? You got to use your Prime subs. Oh my God. Okay, well, you know, this is fine. We're going to be able to do 320. Mad Panda, thank you for the gifty. Why is every game against Grimmsnarl? Can somebody please explain it to me? Why is every freaking game against freaking Grimmsnarl? I have to go get the Koffing. They're gonna get a Frostlass. That's cool. I think, yeah, there's nothing. I have to just go get the Koffing, I guess. And then we go research, hope for, okay, that's not what I hoped for. But I guess we put this guy down, and believe it or not, this is a good start. And Nick, thank you for the gifted sub to King. Well, King Super Smax doesn't deserve a gifted sub, but thank you. And Toadscruel? Yeah, if I hadn't played Toadscruel about a month ago, I would have obviously played it this week or next week because Toadscruel is really good. Okay, so they potentially aren't getting a Grimmsnarl this turn. If they get a stupid Grimmsnarl this turn, I'm going to clap their cheeks. And Yeeby? Well, we got this, Yeeby. I'll give you the Yeeby-jeebies. If I can top deck in Area 0, our chances of winning this game just absolutely skyrocket. Though I don't need it this turn because I can just knock out a Monkey Dory. They're getting the Frostlass, which is really bad. And I Am Legend's mom likes my buns. And Myrtle, that's all it takes. All right, so what we do here, okay, unfortunately, I have to use the research here. As much as I don't want to, we have to use the research. I mean, do I risk it and go get an early Ogerpon? Or do I just go get the Koffing and just try to be as aggressive as possible? I think we just try to be as aggressive as possible and just be like, I'm going to be as aggressive as possible. There you go. Okay, this might actually work. And then we want to knock out the Monkey Dory. We have another Team Rocket's energy for next turn. Taking the first prize is pretty good, especially when they only have 3 cards. And Yeeby, that's not even my final form. We have many more Koffing we can get. We can do 320 with this deck. We can put 8 Koffing into play. It's not the easiest thing, but it is possible. And okay. Oh, they have a... I forgot they had the Grimmsnarl, but they just had the Grimmsnarl anyways. All right. If they take a KO, we can INO them. They currently don't have a Monkey Dory play, which is good. We can potentially flash them here. You know, we can pretend like we're, what's his face from the movie that I still haven't seen, and we can flash them. I guess they're just deciding if they want to attach to the Morgrim or not. Obviously, no, right? Because you want to... Interesting. Because oh, they have an energy switch. Oh my God, they have a freaking energy switch in hand. Did I seriously? Okay, Night Stretcher. Monkey Dory. Oh, don't tell me you have like 2 freaking... Oh my God. I thought, oh, they have a 3-card hand. Maybe they'll suck a butt. No, they have all the cards they need. This is back-to-back games where my opponents had everything they needed. Well, yeah, that's because we never take the bag off her head. So she doesn't know me. All right, so they're going to knock out both of these guys. I'm going to need to eat some Sacred Ass. Yeah, like, Grimmsnarl's not supposed to pop off like this. This is a little crazy that it's doing this much right now. Like, Grimmsnarl's supposed to struggle. Okay, well, we can go Reversal Energy. Because I don't think switching up the strategy is really going to help. And just going like the other Weezing, well, because it has an ability, which is really bad. But for science, because I think we're going to lose this one, let's just do it for science. That's what I said when I saw him Legends Bomb for the... Okay, so let's do this. And then if they try to attack, you know, who knows? We'll see. All right, there's a Prime Catcher. Where the hell is all the Area Zero? All right, well, let's spread some cheeks. We softened them up a little bit. The Frostlass is going to do some damage. We're going to take some damage. If we can flip heads, who knows? We have gone, I think, 0 for 2 today on Let's Have a Blast. We have not had a blast today. Let's put it that way. I don't think I've gotten more than one Let's Have a Blast. All right, well, there's another Grimmsnarl. That's great. Fool of a Took. All right, well, I think we're about to say goodbye to our Koffing on the bench here. It's a Pokemon product. Why is it so hard to find? It's a Pokemon product. All right, so they'll take the probably 30 off the... Oh, okay, they're putting it on the Ogerpon. That's good. Wait, do they not know? Oh, they don't know. They're dumb. Oh, this is great. My opponent can't read. They have to hit this guy, so they're gonna knock out this guy, which is bad. Okay. Now what do we do? Do I knock out the Monkey Dory? Because, yeah, we can knock out the Monkey Dory with this Weezing, spread some cheeks, and then maybe we have a chancey here? Okay, well, that's a terrible card. So let's go. Let's get rid of this. And then we have a Weezing that I can't put into play, which is not great. Again, where the hell's all the Area Zero? All right, so we have to go up with this guy. I don't want any abilities in play. So maybe I go... But I have... I mean, we have to take a risk at some point, right? There's no... We have to take a risk. I can't just be like, oh, I just don't put any abilities into play. There's going to have to be a risk at some point. We're going to have to risk it to get some sort of biscuit. And this is that biscuit. All right, so Spinning Fumes, take the KO, soften up the dudes. If they try to take a knockout, we might be okay. If they can't find a Darkness Energy, we have such a good chance of winning. Right? We have an absolutely amazing chance of winning if they just don't find a Darkness Energy for the Monkey Dory or an Energy Switch. Like, imagine if they didn't have just that insane start. We would be in a pretty good position, right? This is not an unwinnable matchup. It's just when they get Precious Trolley turn 1 and then everything every single turn. Oh my God, a freaking... So they got the... Oh my God. Look at their discard pot. Like, it's just everything. Okay, so the Koffing on the bench is going to get knocked. Interesting. So wait, they got Counter Catcher Rescue Board. Okay, but oh, they got the Night Stretcher. Okay, so it looks like they're going to attack with this one. I mean, they'd be crazy if they didn't attack with this one. And then they'll knock out this guy. That's fine. I can still win. We have to flip heads on Weezing. Oh, they're going for the Itchy Pollen. Okay, so they're just taking their time here. Okay, so is the Turo about to pay dividends? There's the freaking Area Zero. Thank you. All right, so what if I go... Okay, so oh, yeah, we can just evolve this guy. We don't have to do any Turo scenario yet. We are item locked. Okay. So if we go Defiance Band. But the problem is I'm never going to see that Turo again if I use the Ino this turn. But it's so tough to know if what they're going to do if the Turo is necessary. Like, I could get absolutely nothing and lose this game already. All right, so here we go. Spinning Fumes, take the KO. They seem to be taking a conservative approach, which may hurt them, might bite them in the balls. But I'm going to need an energy on this Weezing, and it can't be a Team Rocket's energy because you can't attach a Team Rocket's energy to a non-Team Rocket's Pokemon. So we're going to need Rescue Board or Reversal Energy or probably something. Oh my god. Oh, this is insane. Oh, yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, okay, yeah, just put another Monkey Dory in there, sure. Yeah, they're going the conservative approach. There's no one that I can bring up to try and screw them over. But maybe they... Oh, I thought they were going to go for the Grimmsnarl there. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you got nothing. That's fine. So I was actually hoping that they were going to play Spike Myth because Iris draws you up to 6. And I need to thin my hand a little bit. All right, Rescue Board, Reversal Energy. But they're just taking such a slow route. Like, if I can top deck a Reversal Energy... Oh, no. Okay, we attach to you. We go Area 0 Underpants. I have to Iris for 4. Ooh, we got the Rescue Board. Okay, hang on. And then I go attach to you. Okay, so this dude's almost done. Yeah, I have to go for it. I don't really have a choice here. Oh, it's the thing. It's the thing no one ever remembers. It's the thing that happens once every fortnight. It never happens to me. It always happens when you least expect it. All right, so we know they've been keeping Counter Catcher. Literally the most useless card, unless they go... Oh, they can manipulate it so Reversal Energy doesn't activate. So we'll lose going into their turn, essentially, if they just do nothing. Oh, that's such a sad way of ending the game. Okay, yeah, so they're playing the long game here. Oh, hello. Who's your friend there? Oh, that's mean. Oh my god. This is insane. Okay, oh wait. Oh, because they win now. Because this has to be in the active. If they didn't get the Monkey Dory Enter, they got everything. They got everything this game. Whenever they need it, they were just like, oh, I need Monkey Dory Energy and I win the game. Okay, here you go. Oh, that is such a boner bummer right there. Like, imagine if they just had one bad turn. One bad turn, I probably win that game. And if I had one, like, I would say my turns in that game were pretty subpar. And every single one of their turns were like amazing, perfect, even. One bad, thank you, Clan Burglar. You know, I'm blaming luck on that. I'm blaming RNG. They got way too good of luck there. That's the only way we lost. We can do this. We can beat a stage 2 deck with Weezing. And I'm not against cutting the Pheasantipity and the Squawkabilly. Crypto, what, just the Grimmsnarl list? Well, yeah, I can show you the Limitless list. It's just Grimmsnarl. You know, take your pick. There's a million Grimmsnarl lists, whichever one you want. Oh, we're gonna have to go for Squawkabilly here, but this is actually a fine start. No, I can beat Dragapult. Dragapult does not. Okay, so this is how. Okay, so we win this one. This is a win. And Crypto, if this was PDCGO, I could have asked them for their list, but unfortunately this is not PDCGO, so we don't get their list. I'm sorry. Press 1 if you think Squawkabilly is going to be prized. Press 2 if I should... I mean, PDCGL is tempting me so much right now with like, oh, you have 2 Area 0 and 2 Ogerpon. Just put them into Play Pilot. Just put them into Play Pilot. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Oh, they're actually... Oh, okay. That's unexpected. They are actually playing Armarouge. So I have to use the Ogerpon. And Crypto, yeah. I mean, I think one of the lists has a de-evolution. I can't remember which one. It's just I have 6 different lists. The Area 0 one, you kind of have to choose power or, you know, spreadability. Like they're... Oh my god. Of course, we top decked the Sacred Ash, which is the one card I absolutely did not want right now. We have an unplayable hand. We gotta go Cornerstone Mask. They are playing the Armarouge EX. this is not Ho-Oh box. So we just kind of gotta... Yeah, just kind of gotta play it by ear here. I mean, I can research again, but like if this was the Sacred Ash and not the Night Stretcher, then we do it. I think this is just honestly an end turn. Azor the First, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you for the first sub. Armor, yeah, sorry. Cerula GX. And then they got the Legacy Energy. Awesome. And Crypto, yeah, if I could have, you know, focused on the spread, a de-evolution maybe helps the Grimmsnarl matchup, and that's like all anyone's playing. It's just Grimmsnarl and Dragapult all over Master League. Maybe they'll Will-O-Wisp and they won't realize. Okay, that's good. They are stumbling for a little bit here. Yeah, the Jamming Tower, that's actually really bad because we only have one more Area 0. But I can maybe make this work. Because they're going to knock out my Koffing. I'm going to go get 2 more Koffing. Maybe we go... Maybe this is the matchup where we go for the other Koffing. Right? Maybe the 151 Weezing is actually the right call in some of these matchups, but I think we just go, yeah, you up there. Because at least if I go up with this guy, it gives me 8 energy to potentially attack with. All right, so we get this guy. We can knock out the Squawkabilly this turn. That's 160. All right, so we go bring up the Squawkabilly, the Squawk and Ball Torture. We go get these 2. And then, yes, we just want to explode together now. I have 8 energy. I literally have 8 energy. Oh, my God. There's 8 energy at the... Oh, God. Yeah, that's why Grimmsnarl didn't get off to the fastest start, is because you can only accelerate to Marnie's Pokemon. All right, well, I said we should have gone up with the 151 Weezing, and then we were immediately punished for not going up with the 151 Weezing. But at the very least, right now, I can Colress for Area 0 and a reversal. We have pretty much everything we need to lose the game, so let's do that. You know, in my testing, I was like, okay, I feel comfortable with the Dragapult matchup that I can win 1 out of every 4 games. Grimmsnarl is horrible. So yeah, again, de-evolution probably is good. Okay, they're just doing all the things. as long as I didn't prize the third area 0, we should be fine. And as long as they don't find any more bosses, if they have to get rid of a bosses or something, we could be fine. Because I can knock this out. This can be knocked out this turn. Okay, I'm going for it. I am believing in the heart of the cards. I am going for it right now. That is amazing. Okay, so we go get... Oh, no! I should have known the third area 0 was going to be prized. This is why you never have hope. This is why I tell people never believe in yourself. Never have hope. Like, what's the point of hope? You know, yes, should I have checked my prizes? But it doesn't matter. We started Squawkabilly and 2 area 0. No hope, only cope. Exactly. So they take the KO. I believe I just lose now, right? Because I would have needed to take a knockout. The Legacy Energy just loses us the game here. Because we're only going to take 1. I would have to get all of my Gust cards to win. And I would obviously have to, you know, use my Gust cards. Okay, here we go. I'm believing in you. I should never believe in you. All right, so do we have any Koffing left? Okay, so we do have this guy. As much as I want to use Fezandipity, we cannot use Fezandipities. Nuts. All right, so let's go boom, boom. And then we go get the everyone explode together now. Yes. I know. Actually, I guess if I did pivot, okay, well, I was like, if I did pivot, then actually we could have won this game, but then, you know, we didn't get a reversal energy, so it doesn't matter. And Crypto, Ho-Oh, Bolt. I think, I mean, maybe I'll put that on the back burner because I have other plans for the next 2 weeks, but Ho-Oh with Raging Bolt. So I see what you're cooking up there. So maybe I'll throw it into like my Yanmega. Does Yanmega make Raging Bolt better? And I'll throw in Ho-Oh into that mix just to test it out. So Legacy Energy would not have stopped 151 Weezing's ability from sucking its own butt. But yeah, we're going to win the next game. I guarantee you. We're going to win the next game. I am so confident we're going to win the next game. I'm going to start a prediction. Yeah, we're starting a prediction, baby. Okay, there's Iris. Let's go. Okay, so Poffin. Again, we just needed an area 0, which we never got. There's reversal. Let's get this guy. I mean, yeah, so maybe I have to be less resistant to my balls exploding. Oh my God. Yeah, maybe I just have to be like, you know, some games, maybe the 151 Weezing is the way to go. Xanto, it's... If you don't start 2 area 0 in a hand that you have to Squawkabilly and then prize your third area 0, this version is good. But I prized my third area 0 and had to discard, you know, basically get rid of my 2 area 0 at the start of the game to be able to play the game. You know, Turo, maybe we can get rid of that. But I wouldn't even have been able to play this game if not for Squawkabilly, though, I mean, that would have been maybe a Pokegear or something. So who even knows? All right, I mean, maybe they're out of energy. I'm not going to look at their discard pile. Maybe they're out of energy, and this will be a hilarious finish. I know that Spinning Fumes is not going to hit their Cerulege on the bench. Hutch, that's PDCGL's way of saying you should not play Mewtwo. I mean, they should have, what, 6? So they might be out of energy, but they've only played 2 Night Stretcher. So, oh, well, there you go. They play 20 energy. they play 20 energy. There you go. Can we at least bust all over them for the first time this stream? No, oh my God. Okay, you know PDCGL hates you when in a meaningless position, they don't even flip heads on Let's Have a Blast. But yeah, I mean, the only reason to play the Area Zero build is to do 320. And it's like, if you have Squawkabilly and Pheasantipity, you can't do 320. And then it's like, Defiance Band doesn't matter. So... yeah, like what? Maybe we just go like Turbo Area Zero. Yeah, like Weezing Turbo time. Yeah, let's do this. Let's just go get rid of Pheasantipity, get rid of Squawkabilly. And let's just get rid of Defiance. We don't need Defiance bands. Where we're going, we don't need Defiance bands. And then redeemable ticket. We get one of them in there. So we have Iris, Brave Bangle helps Spide Ops, it helps Weezing, it helps all the things. I mean, Prime Catcher is good. I think we're gonna keep the Professor Turo. Maybe I do like Lucky Helmet. And then we can just draw more cards, because this deck needs more card draw. Yeah, and then one de-evolution. Sure. All right, we are going to do this. Crypto, if we win this game, it's all thanks to you. This is the prediction game, by the way, so get your votes in. We're playing the optimal, the #1 best list, so everyone vote yes, we're going to win this game, because we are absolutely going to win this game. You know, Lucky Helmet I think is funny, because like if we're gonna have a turn where we use Colress or something, we need to just draw cards. This would have been a fine hand, you know, if they just get a good start. All right, well, see, there you go. Oh yeah, put de-evolution in the deck, Pilot. Oh yeah, sure, let's put de-evolution in the deck. Great idea. What could possibly go wrong putting de-evolution in the deck? I blame Crypto for this one. You know what? I'm not going to see the new Superman movie just because of you. Simply because of you, we're not putting de-evolution in the deck. Or I'm not going to see Superman. Because you told me to put de-evolution in the deck. Okay. Wait, they're not playing the donk version. Like, there might be donk aspects. Yeah, there might be donk ability aspects here, but I don't think it's the straight donk deck, because there's Iron Bundle. Yeah, this is not my fault. PDCGL is actively screwing me over today. Oh, they're playing Scizor. They're going to scissor me. Okay, that's fine. Was that another Calamitous Snowy Mountain? Remember, we're under 1,500, so this is where all the weird people hang out. Oh, God, it's a Monkey Dory. Of course it's a Monkey Dory. Oh, please flip tails. Oh, my God. You see that result? Is it worse than pre-masters? Oh, it's worse. You resemble that remark? That is true. You do. So one of my viewers was like, oh, hey, Pilot, why don't you put de-evolution in this list? What could go wrong putting de-evolution in your Weezing deck? That could really help against a lot of these matchups. Oh, yeah, definitely. Let's Let's put the de-evolution in the deck. What could go wrong? And then PDC Joe just like, oh, it'd be a shame if something happened to that de-evolution. All right, well, let's go. I don't want to suffocate any gas here. We can't Team Rocket's energy. We also don't have anything to do for next turn, which is great. Yeah, I guess we attach that there, even though it makes it a target. You know, it doesn't make it a Walmart, it makes it a target. You know, maybe I overcooked with the lucky helmet, but, you know, I should have enough supporters in the deck to make this work. We have Prime Catcher. Maybe Unfair Stamp is the play over Prime Catcher, but what if we top deck out of this? Uh-oh. All right, is this just going to be... Oh, wait, they don't have... Oh, they have one? So this is not going to be an Archaludon. It's just going to be... Let me guess, you have a research in your hand? Oh, it's Carmine, okay. Getting trashed after 1 minute ad. Oh my god, there's no way you're knocking out a Koffing through Venture Bomb flips. Xanto, if I can get one more game... If we win one more game that I feel confident in, yes, I will upload a video on Weezing, but we only have an hour plus left. And it's not looking great. All right, so basically I have to evolve the active Koffing into the cool Weezing, and then maybe we can cheese some prizes. Okay, so hammer in. I'm gonna have to evolve this guy. Redeemable ticket, see you later. Yeah, so we go evolve into you. Ultra Ball, boom, boom. I mean, my Weezing's getting knocked out regardless, but if I can maybe manufacture something, you know, maybe they get a little greedy here. Worst case scenario, this should buy us a turn. Unless they go manually attach a metal, manually retreat the Duralid. Oh, that's not good. Actually, that is good. Little do they know, that's actually good for us if I had a playable hand, which I don't. But that is good for us because it allows me to reversal energy this guy, which is, you know, bad with the Monkey Dory and all that. But they seem to be as bricked up as I am right now, which is kind of nice. It's like, how many supporters do you need? How many supporters do you need in a Weezing deck to make it playable? Clearly, you need more than I have. All right, so if they just hit me with hammer in, then we go get a free Koffing, which I probably... Oh my god. Okay, we're taking out the lucky helmets. We're putting in Pokegears. We can't keep doing this. We got to just maximize our potential. I mean, we got to maximize our potential for supporters. This is getting ridiculous. This is what Harry Potter used on the Dementors in that training session. This is ridiculous. Okay, so they have a Hero's Cape on the Duraludon. We can knock that out. We can do the 240 to knock it out. Even if they, you know, take a knockout here. I can't knock out a Hero's Caped Archaludon. Well, that's bad. And slow playing. Yeah, I put 20 supporters plus 4 Transceiver. Still couldn't find a supporter after like 5 turns. So you're 100% right. And you must be a Gardevoir player based on your name. All right, so just go for a hammer in. No, that's an Adrenabrain. Okay. Oh, they went for the hammer in. Yu-Gi-Oh player, close enough. All right, so let's get this guy. Because I just have to thin out the deck. Oh my god. Aren't we having fun, kids? Hey, I took 0 seconds that turn. That was a 0-second turn. That was pretty fun. That's how bad my turn was, is that it took 0 seconds. Physically impossible, but also, according to PDCGL, probable. Okay. Yep, there's that. There's the card. Okay, so we're just going to go no lucky helmets, because apparently those don't exist. We have to go like 4 Pokegear. Yeah, we just, so cut 2 lucky helmet, cut the de-evolution. I don't know. This is never going to work out for us. Is the game going to break? Okay, good. The game didn't break. All right, so we go up with this guy. They could deck out. That is true. I mean, if I do anything, they're just going to come up and scissor me timbers, but I need to thin out the deck as much as possible. So let's just do this. It doesn't matter. Let's get the Koffing. Okay, so we hit them for 280. That's fine. They're going to heal 30. Most likely retreat into the Scizor. They're going to put 30 on this Weezing. Hit into me with the Scizor. And you got to play that, quad Durant, and then just play a stall, 4 Durant and Wug Trio. All right, so 100% they're going to retreat here. That's fine. I'm going to lose. That's less fine. I mean, you 100% retreat and attack with Scizor, right? Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't just... You're 100% attacking with Scizor unless you really just want the Pheasantipity draw. But with 5 cards left, I doubt that. Okay. Interesting decision. Well, let's see if we can top deck a supporter here and play the game. We cannot. Can we top deck a supporter and play the game? That would be a no. That would be a resounding no. Yeah, now if only you had if only there was a card that could turn that Archaludon into a Duraludon. If only. Okay, can we get our first Let's Have a Blast at least? Can we make that happen? Because it obviously won't activate Pheasantipity. Wait, will it activate Pheasantipity? If any of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's... No, yeah, so it won't. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. I mean, technically we're not out of the game yet, because if I can get the Archaludon off the field and then evolve both of these Koffing, then we're actually out of range of the Scizor. So I'm still choosing to believe that we have a chance. Like, if I can get Iono and then Iono into double Team Rocket's Weezing and an Energy, then we knock out the Archaludon. Maybe they don't have energy, right? Maybe they don't have energy. Okay, yeah, we need all the Pokegear in the world. We could have seen the lucky helmet. The lucky helmet, we could have seen those instead of the 1 de-evolution, but we saw the 1 de-evolution. All right, well, they're actually thinking about their next move, which is not necessary. Your next move is not necessary. Let's just put it that way. You don't need to think about what your next move is. Okay, so Turbo. Oh God. So Turbo time. We get rid of the get the redeemable ticket out of here. Get the lucky helmet out of here. Let's get the let's go gear, because remember you can't search for Poke. 2, 3. I'm gonna keep the de-evolution just because I'm stubborn like that. Okay, so we have 4 Iron. Oh, maybe we don't have enough supporters. Maybe that's the problem, is we just don't have enough supporters. And we should play with a youngster or something. Or we just go Morty's Conviction. How many Sacred Ash do we have? We have 2. Yeah, I guess Morty's Conviction? Sure. So we have 2 Pokegear, All the supporters. You know what? We're going back down to 1 Mortys. We're going 3 Pokegear, 1 Mortys. I believe in the heart of the cards, okay? Okay, I'm guaranteeing a win. I know I guaranteed a win last time, but PDCGL said, you know, you're never going to find anything. And is this you, Nick? Are you trying to screw me over here? Are you stream sniping? Are you a stream sniper? Okay. See? Do you see? This is a playable hand. We have everybody, nobody panicked. We have a playable hand. Okay? Everybody hold on to your butts. Oh, that's... Okay, so, oh god, this is Joltik, isn't it? Oh no. Okay, but they're gonna have to take a turn to do nothing. That's good. Wait, no, they decided to go first. They're a crazy person. Okay, so they're not gonna do anything. The area 0 could actually be really good. I am not gonna I&O them, okay? I will I&O them if I have to, but I'm not going to unless I have to. Oh, okay, so they're not playing the Joltik build. YouTube audience, it's been a bit of an interesting day over here for us. Things have not exactly gone to plan. We're well underneath 1500. I think I just go get this guy. We're gonna Pokegear. Please don't give me... Okay, wait, that's Colress's Tenacity and Morty's Conviction. Believe it or not, I think I go for Colress because I have to soften up the Pikachu somehow. So we go Colress for that and that. And then Team Rocket's Energy U, Area 0, and then, yes, Leaking Gas. We hit the Pikachu. We soften it up. There's a plan. They decided to go first, so I thought they were a crazy person, but obviously they're playing the Magneton build of Joltik Box, so it's Magnabox. Wasn't that a TV company? Now, if they have a nothing turn, remember, they used an Ultra Ball last turn and didn't get a Squawkabilly, or a Mew, or anything that would help them, so do not feel bad for them if they have a bad turn, because they're the ones who decided to do nothing. Oh, see? Ah, there we go. See? When your opponent isn't as cool... Oh, God, we gotta I&O them. All right, so we go Ultra Ball away, the I&O in the Area 0. We're knocking out this smug butt face here. I know that this is greedy, but I also don't want people in the YouTube comments to say, oh, you only won because they couldn't play. No, we got this. Oh, they have so much energy in the discard pile? Okay, we don't got this. This went really wrong. This went really bad. We're literally 10 damage short of knocking out the Pikachu, and I can't clean up the Pikachu with the 151 Weezing because the Pikachu has a built-in bench barrier. Oh, this is great. Okay, so obviously they're gonna take 2. Oh, they can't take 2 prizes. Ah, get wrecked. Get wrecked 120. Ah, what are you gonna do to this guy? Nothing. You got nothing. You garbage, mate. You garbage. And this is why you sometimes want to put Mortys in your Area 0 decks, is because Mortys can, you know, dry you up to 8 if they fill up their bench. Okay, so the Pikachu, unfortunately, is going to stay alive. But wouldn't it be cool if we can just tickle it with a KO? All right, so they're going to go for an arm press because they don't believe. They don't believe that I can knock out an Iron Hands. I can give you an Iron Handy all day, baby. You gotta believe that I can do that. We're gonna Mortys for 7. I'm gonna give you a handy all damn day. Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's fine. Who are they going for? Okay. That's unfortunate. I need a reversal energy or something. I need an adult. So they'll go for an arm press here, and then they're going to prep for an amp you very much next turn. But we're drawing... Oh, no, we're not drawing 7. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so they bumped the probably both Pikachu? Or no, Miraidon and a Pikachu. Yeah, Miraidon and Pikachu. That's fine, because I have another Area 0. I have a Switch, I have a Rescue Board, and I have a Reversal Energy. So we have many ways of getting this Ogerpon out of the active. The problem is that I'm only drawing 5 now. And they can just boss his next turn. Because they're really clapping my cheeks right now. Okay, but if I can just... no, I don't care. Just getting rid of the Iron Hands is our way to victory here. We get rid of the Iron Hands. Doesn't matter if the energy stays in play. We can win this game. Okay, let's go. Morty's Conviction, away the Sacred Ash. Come on. Thank you. All right, so we actually have... No, we don't have it. This game hates me so much. We don't actually have the knockout, but neither do they. Well, they do technically because they're just going to bosses. Oh, right, the Latias. I always forget about that. All right, so let's go. Reversal energy on you. Let's bust together now. So yes, they are going to amp the Ogerpon for 3 prizes. But yeah, the baton is shut off by Latias. They had a chance to get rid of the Latias. They decided not to. 100% bosses the Ogerpon. Easy decision. And if I can just find some like Poffins or something. We haven't seen a single Poffin this game, which is crazy. You know, you never forget your first time. You never forget your first time, you know, where Heavy Baton doesn't activate because you put Latias into play. You never forget that one. Okay, so I want to use up the reversal energy Weezing first. Because this one's going to be active for at least 2 more turns. They might give me a Pikachu. Well, there's some balls to play with. That's bad, but we're taking 2. We're still in this game, but I have to take 2 prizes every turn. They may choose to blow up a Magneton here and then like attack with Miraidon, but I think if they do that, we're fine. And we got the Poffin. I think this is a win. If this was Joltik Box, I mean, they would have obviously chosen to go second. They're definitely reading like, wait, why didn't my Heavy Baton activate? And we gotta give them a thumbs up on that one. If this was Magic Arena, I could hover over their Latias EX and it would show them that I'm hovering over their Latias EX and they could sort of maybe clue in. I would just be like, I'd hover over this and this and go back and forth really quickly. And they'd know like, oh, the Heavy Baton was shut off by Latias. Okay. So if they could put me in kind of a no-win situation if they blow up a Magneton, but that will suck for us. Okay, so don't blow up a Magneton. As long as Magneton doesn't get... Oh, they're blowing up a Magneton. Okay, no dust cards. No bosses. No whammies, baby. They got to research. Well, it's no dust card, so that means they can't knock out my Weezing with Amp You very much. But they can use Arm Press. They're doing it again. Slivelli, because you have to have a retreat cost of exactly 4 for Heavy Baton to work. But Latias EX removes the retreat cost for all of your basic Pokemon. So if Latias wasn't in play, then the Heavy Baton would work. But because Latias is in play, it gives Iron Hands a 0 retreat cost. It doesn't have a 4 retreat cost. It's just, you know, I get tunnel vision sometimes. I guess maybe they thought it was a bug the first time. But I'm liking what I'm seeing. You know, maybe because Counter Catcher doesn't work. Didn't we see a Prime Catcher? Yeah, we saw the Prime Catcher earlier. So we win the game because they can't knock out my Team Rocket's Weezing. And I can knock out their Iron Hands. We're going to take 2 prizes. So they can't blow up a Magneton. The way that they win, obviously, is, oh god, if they get an Ursaluna. Oh no, Ursaluna, because they're not taking the 2. So we're fine. We win. Yeah, they'll use Arm Press, go down to 2. I will fill up my side of the field with Koffing. Unless I somehow prized everything, which is totally possible. All right, there's the Arm Press for KO. I can fill up my entire side of the field. I mean, an INO wouldn't be the worst thing. Okay, so we go Poffin for, yeah, we have to get these 2, so we have to expose our toes. That's okay. Ace Wing, it tops out at 320 with Area 0. Then we have to get the basic. And then I think what I do is, yeah, we can Ultra Ball away the counter catcher because that's never going to be a thing the rest of the game. We go get this guy. And yeah, we put that guy there. I mean, I have a switch card, so I guess I just put that into play because we need to thin the deck out in case we get screwed over here. But there you go, 240. If you face Iron Hands or Raging Bolt or any sort of Ho-Oh Armor Rouge or a Terra box or an Ogerpon box, Weezing seems really good. The problem is that I've fallen like 100 points in Master League because all we've been facing is Grimmsnarl and Grimmsnarl. Surprisingly, no Gardevoir today. You know, it wins a major tournament, you think you'd face Gardevoir. Barring any craziness, you know, maybe they'll go out in style and use the Magneton. Are they going to go out? They're going out in style. They're 100% going out in style here with the Magneton blowing themselves. But I think this is definitely worth putting in the video so at least people know about the Heavy Baton Latios thing. And, you know, it did show that if Weezing is good against basics, the Area 0 build is what you have to play to take out stage 2s and max out at 320. I've just been having such bum luck with everything. Right? I just can never seem to find supporters. They always bump my Area 0 at the worst times. And there we go. They conceded. So unfortunately, no. Weezing is not a good deck. I would say that on Wednesday, I'm playing Misty's Gyarados. That seems like a better version of Weezing because Misty's Gyarados tops out at 350 without needing Area 0. Weezing tops out at 240. I mean, the Area 0 build is just so risky because it's like if you put Squawkabilly and Pheasantipity and stuff into the Area 0 build, that means you go from 320 to a potential 280. And then if you have Cornerstone, Pheasantipity, and Squawkabilly in play, then you're back down to 240. And it's like, well, what was the point in the first place? All right, let's see if my crazy just damage build is anything. So let's go. Yeah, it's Venture Bomb with just a whole bunch of damage modifiers. Well, like 2, but it's a whole bunch of damage modifiers. So you can potentially KO a Dragapult with this version. And yes, if you don't recall, remember tomorrow is the downtime and the patch. Hey, we're back to Ariana Grande. And there's a de-evolution at the beginning of the game when we absolutely definitely need it. Thank you. We always need that de-evolution at the start of the game. So remember, downtime tomorrow. Literally nothing important in the update. It's Dragapult, by the way. I know the patch notes are covering it, but it's their first turn. They're just going to go Dreepy, Buddy-Buddy Poffin, Badoo, Suck My Butt. Oh, it's my turn. Okay, hang on. Never mind. We're going to win. Guaranteed victory by Trust Your Pilot. Trust your pilot guarantees a victory here. You heard it here first, folks. Trust your pilot is guaranteeing a victory. We're drawing 8 cards turn 1. What the hell is this crap? I'm drawing 8 cards. We gotta get some basics here, buddy. All right, well, let's venture bomb, I guess. See what happens. Yeah, could have seen that one coming. All right, well, let's Defiance Band and let's leech some gas all over him. Because I was looking for ways to increase the damage with this deck. Well, Venture Bomb is a way to increase the damage. Obviously, Defiance Band, Maximum Belt. You don't want to run other things. When does this turn into a donk deck? It's not a donk deck. It's a stonk deck. What'd they get rid of? Ooh, maybe they don't got it. They got it. Oh, I'm wheezing. I'm gasping. Ooh, hello. Okay, hit into me. Use Petty Grudge. Use Petty Grudge or use Badoo. Yes. Oh, they don't know. Oh, they don't. Oh, God, they don't know. They don't know about it. I mean, we're gonna lose because they're gonna get a Dragapult, but they have no idea. My favorite card. My favorite. Mi amor. You saw it here first. That is just such a fun combo. Just oh my God, why all the items? Okay, so yeah, I should have paid a slight bit more attention and not done that. That was my bad. I should not have put this Koffing into play. I should have been able to draw more with Ariana. I just got a little, you know, I got blinders on. Well, yeah, obviously the Pokemon Company is big fan of Phoebe Bridgerton or whatever her name is. Yeah, they just copied that. You know, that's why Galarian Ponyta is a pink pony, and we're all in the Pink Pony Club. Okay, so there's Brock Scouting. They're just gonna grab one Dracloak because they're not gonna do what I. Okay, good. Other ideas I had because it's just so much Dragapult. I mean, Grimmsnarl, you can't really do much against Grimmsnarl except hope. But against Dragapult, you can always put Handy Fan or Crushing Hammer. I think each has their own pros and cons. You know, Crushing Hammer, it puts it in the discard so they can just bring it back with Night Stretcher. Unless it's Luminous. Oh my God, please don't tell me you're just gonna suck all the butts. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, everyone has a 1 retreat cost. Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate you. You're my friend. Okay, so let's go Weezing. I guess we have to knock out the Dreepy. We're gonna fail the Poffin. And we go Reversal Energy on the active. That's perfect. Transceiver for... Actually, I can knock out the Pheasantipity, can't... No, I can knock out... Hello? Let's knock out the Dracloak. Right? Yes? Dracloak or Pheasantipity? I think Dracloak. I think we're going for the Dracloak because that's what I'm choosing to do. Because I think we can knock out the Pheasantipity later. Like, I can knock out the Pheasantipity next turn. Unless they take a knockout. But I can knock out the Pheasantipity next turn. They might just try and use Corner. But the main threat that I obviously noticed throughout my playtime is that Dragapult's a bit of a problem. Don't know if you knew this, but Dragapult's a bit of a problem when you got these stupid Koffing with 60 hit points. You know, why can't we get a reprint of Skypillar? For those of you who don't remember, Skypillar was a stadium that protected bench Pokemon from damage and damage counters. They could just reprint that for, you know, non-EXs or something. Stellar Wish. Are we learning that you're a super nerd right now with Taylor U Swift? Okay, so they're not going to expect the knockout on the Pheasantipity, which is amazing for us. Oh, okay, never mind. I take that back. We have a Latios, but that's Wheat to Dark, so obviously we knock out the Pheasantipity first, and then we save Captain Buttface for later. Oh, don't bring up a... Oh, crap. Wait, what? It took the 20. Did you see that? It took the 20 before it was brought up into the active. All right, so we have to go Team Rocket's Transceiver for Ariana, and then we drop to 5. God, it's like they know. It's like they know what Giovanni does or something. That's cheating. Okay, I mean, they're not currently threatening a Dragapult, right? They would have to, you know, get Sparkling Crystal. We don't know what their ace spec is. It's probably Unfair Stamp. But this is going to get interesting. One very interesting thing I can do is I can actually use Venture Bomb to try and get my own Koffing knocked out. But I don't know if I want to do that. Or they might just go for the Koffing KO right now and save me the work here. Uh-oh. Okay, so we have Colress. That can get me Team Rocket's Factory and an energy. It's more or less there for the energy, so I think when Hilda comes out... Oh, we had it! Why didn't you do this last turn? So I think Hilda, which gets an evolution and an energy, that'll probably be better next time. So let's go Colress for, yeah, Team Rocket's energy and the Factory. Okay, so wait, they didn't move energy around last turn. Jamming Tower is jammed. Oh, no, I have it. Oh, gee, what am I doing? I have it like that. I was doing too much thinking. I was just like, oh, I just have a knockout. That's pretty good. All right, so let's explode together. I know it's going to take a lot of damage to the face. But that's fine. And I think I have to put the Factory into play. Oh, geez. I think I have to put the Factory into play just in case, you know, they INO me down to 3. They can potentially take a pretty big turn here, which is going to be bad. But I believe in the heart of the cards here. I mean, they haven't taken a prize yet. Obviously, we're going to win. We took 3 prizes before they took a single one, Nick. We can explode together now. Yeah, maybe they'll deck out. You know, maybe they'll deck out here, and that'll be great. Because we have a decent number of supporters left in the deck, and I don't think I've only played 2 Transceiver. We still have Archer. We have a 4th Ariana. We have, you know, Proton. Like, I'll take any Team Rocket supporter. It lets me use the Factory. I don't care which one it is. Like, obviously, I'd rather it be, I guess, Ariana. But they have to knock out my active Weezing this turn, or else I just get a free prize. Right? If they don't Dragapult... I choose to believe that they have the cards they need to win, and they're just trying to... Yeah, see, they could have taken the knockout with the Dragapult. They're overthinking themselves right here. All right, so I think we put the reversal on you. We bust together. Okay, and we're literally just Giovanni away from winning the game. Literally, that's all we need, is just a Giovanni, and the game is over. That's it. Or if, I don't know what the ace back, oh, this is the maximum belt build, because this is the one with all the wacky damage and stuff. But if I get if we get a Transceiver or a Giovanni, that's game. It's so simple. No, that's not what we want. Okay, so there's, oh, they got the Neo Upper. Oh, so wait, is their deck just like Luminous and Neo? Why do you have so much Luminous energy? That's crazy. Okay, so it looks like they'll knock out this one and this one. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to go up with this Koffing, because we want to keep these two Weezing protected, like they're Bambi. So we go up with this guy. We use Proton first. That's a Night Stretcher. That's actually really good. We go Proton. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Okay, there's some Sacred Ash. Yeah. So I guess what I do is we go, let's have a blast. Maybe they attack through it. You never know. And then we just go end turn. We got this. Again, we're just a Giovanni or a Transceiver or a heads flip. This would be, I've been playing this for over 2 hours. We have yet to flip heads on Let's Have a Blast. I think I've also failed to flip heads on Team Rocket's Venture Bomb. Or did I flip one this game, or did I just get rid of that? There's Counter Catcher. That's fine. Just don't go for that one. Oh, God. Are we going to lose because they just sucked my butt so hard? Like, they have to be out of Gust, right? They have to be out of Gust after this move. There's no way they have more Gust cards. They've played 2 Counter Catcher and 2 bosses. Do not go for this one. Whatever you do, do not... Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, this is so rough because whatever decision I make, it could be the wrong one. I think we just go for the... We put this guy in the active and say we just gotta hope. Really? That's the card you gave me right now in this scenario. It plays 4 boss and 3 counter catchers if it's towards list. Great. What could possibly go wrong with that spread? What could possibly go wrong with 4 bosses and 3 counter catcher? Ah, man, you know, it's tough winning with a deck that doesn't have a draw engine. I just need a PDC gel to help me just a little bit. Just throw me a boner here. Oh, that's, yeah, we're gonna... At the very least, it's gonna come down to a coin flip. Wait, why did they... Oh, because they don't want to activate reversal energy. That's really smart. But it does give us a potential opening. Okay, so they'll put 6 on this guy. Yeah, they'll put 6 on that one. Can I get like an archer or something? Okay, we got this. I can still win if they just don't find another Gust card. That's a Weezing that we don't need. Okay, we're just gonna end the turn. I believe. Okay, they're gonna attack through this. They're not gonna get it. Oh my God! Why do you play so many Gust? Wait, the Weezing already has the 120 on it. They couldn't have prized one of their Gust cards or something. Couldn't have prized that, bosses. You know, you can't say I haven't tried. It's just, you know, I feel like my luck has been really bad. You know, obviously Weezing's not, oh, this amazing deck that everyone should play. But it also just, nothing seems to have gone my way. Right? You remember that last stream where I just top deck bosses and then top deck Prime Catcher? Yeah, we need that kind of luck today. And we're just not getting it. You know, I'm bending over and no one's giving it to me. Crypto, because that one was put into play with the ability of the other Koffing, so it wasn't the 151 one, it was the Team Rockets one. Yeah, they didn't make me an ambassador. Okay. If we're ever going to win a game, it's this one. I have so much faith. We have an amazingly beautiful start. There's no way we lose the game. Guaranteed. I have already won. They've already lost. They're already crying. They're already hovering over the concede button because they know there's just no chance of them winning. We're going to put the Defiance Band on this guy. We're going to go end turn. Next turn, we Ultra Ball for the 151 Weezing. And Crypto, I'm pretty sure it was. You could rewatch the VOD, but I'm pretty sure I wasn't able to evolve the other one. I'm pretty sure it was, yeah, it was a Team Rocket's Koffing because the ability activated. Oh, crap. Oh, God. Okay, that doesn't really do anything because it's already weak to dark. All right, so this is Zacian. There goes everything that I've worked so hard for. You know, I tried so hard and I got so far, but in the end, actually, that's pretty good. You know, that's the unreleased version of the song, is that in the end, it actually kind of worked. And Nick, I think they probably, whoever's in charge of handing out the people inviting them to the ambassador program, they probably just aren't going to add anyone else, especially not me. All right, so they definitely have, yeah, they have the attack this turn. Koffin's getting knocked out. That's totally fine, because you know what we're doing? We're knocking out the Zacian. And do you want to know what the hilarious thing is? Oh, we can just go reversal energy. Okay, you know I want to. You know I want to. I really wanted to go Venture Bomb and then take the knockout, but I can't risk it. And then we get the freaking maximum belt, of course. All right, so let's go maximum belt on you, which we don't actually need. And then I think I Ariana, and then just hope we don't get anything. Well, that makes my decision pretty easy. All right, let's bust. Wait, do I not have it? Am I short one? Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, crap. Okay, hang on. Do I have to retreat? So we're doing 200. No, this is 230. This is 230 exactly. Oh, God, please tell me this is 230 exactly. Oh, no. Please? Yes? Oh, it's perfect math. Every time, perfect math. Okay, and this is fine because they'll knock me out with the Cramorant. That's 2 prizes. And then we'll just kind of beat each other. Ooh, that's good. We'll just beat each other off back and forth. I unfortunately have to go up with the one with the maximum belt, but again, that's not a big deal. We have the Latios. It would be a good thing if they could Zacian this turn, but I don't think they can knock out the Weezing, right? They can do 120 and spread 30 with the Zacian. Well, I wouldn't have done the math if this one didn't have the maximum belt. So like if I was 10 short, then I would have just retreated, attacked with this one with the maximum belt, and then taken the knockout. So yeah, normally I don't do math because that causes pain in so many places. Oh, they're just giving me all the prizes. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to burn both Poffin here because I needs me a Weezing. And ooh, they're prepping the Snorlax. That's interesting. All right, all I need's a Weezing. And if I don't get a Weezing, we probably lose. Who said that I should put in a de-evolution in this deck? Whoever suggested a de-evolution, you clearly don't know PTCGL as well as I do. This game will always give you the cards you don't need. We got it, baby. Okay, so if I go Sacred Ash, that sends in 3. That seems good. 1, 2, 3. And then we Ultra Ball. I know I'm being a bit destructive. But if all things go according to plan, we're not going to need that counter catcher. Right? Like, counter catcher's great, but if everything's going according to plan, we're never actually going to use it. So let's go Explode together now. Okay, so this is good. Remember, we didn't face a single Raging Bolt today. We didn't face, like, any Gardevoir, which I don't think would be a good matchup, even though we hit the Guardy for weakness. But, like, Zacian, good matchup. Raging Bolt, good matchup. Ho-Oh, good matchup. Ogerpon, good matchup. Terrabox, well, not necessarily. But there's good matches out there for this deck. It's just we're not facing them. Oh, is it the Ho-Oh Raging Bolt that somebody keeps trying to tell me is so goated that I have to play it? Okay, so they knock out my Weezing. That's fine. Now, what exactly should I do here? Because they can attack with Cramorant. They can actually do a lot of things. But as long as I don't lose, I can win. I'm just wondering, do I go Archer next turn and do a Shuffle Draw 5, or do I Ariana up to 5? Because I think what I'm going to try and do is evolve this and put this in front, try and evolve into the Weezing. And then, you know, if they attack with Cramorant, we might get a prize. If they attack with Snorlax, it knocks itself out. Yeah, because I don't think putting them down to 3 cards is necessarily going to hurt them, because they have pretty much everything they need as it is. Well, that's a Night Stretcher. Okay. Okay, so I think we go Night Stretcher for the Koffing back, because we don't need the Weezing right now. Then we go... Yeah, I mean, I want to not let them attack with Cramorantization, so this at least gives me a chance. All right. Now we're in an interesting situation. Oh, man. Because obviously I'm getting rid of the Venture Bomb. So the Venture Bomb is gone. It's just the Colress gets me an energy. The Giovanni lets me choose a target. The Night Stretcher gets somebody back. I think the Colress and the Giovanni are more important. So let's go. Let's have a blast. And then we evolve. Maybe I should have kept the Night Stretcher, because I have Colress, but I don't have the Weezing. So maybe I should have kept the Night Stretcher. Though, I mean, it all comes down to a coin flip, and maybe we can get our first Let's Have a Blast heads. And Lena, I wouldn't start yet, because I'm trying to stubborn my way through this. They're reading the card. They're trying to figure out what they should do. And I knew I should have already... Wait, this could be everything. Wait a second. Because if they knock out my Weezing and we flip heads, then their Cramorant is useless, and their only backup attacker is a Snorlax. Oh, there's a Monkey Dory. That's really bad. Okay, if we flip heads, we have a chance. All we have to do is flip heads. Everyone, press 1 if you believe. For the first time in 2.5 hours. Oh my god! We have never... This is like 0 for 5 on this thing. How can we be 0 for 5 on flips today? Okay, well, we're doing that. I guess we go Team Rockets and then reverse. Actually, no, we can't. I have to just believe in the heart of the cards at this point. All right, well, let's Team Rockets Factory and see what happens. But again, remember, how many games would be different if I just flipped heads on Let's Have a Blast at any point? You know, you can't be, oh, there's the... And that's game, because then they'll Monkey Dory on the Koffing. So yeah, I should have Ariana'd instead of Archered, because they just got everything they needed anyways. And can we get 1 for moral victory here? Can we get a moral victory of 2? Or are you just gonna go 0 for 6? Oh my god. This is pathetic. No, Lena, I'm not facing viewers until I get a win. Okay? We are not facing viewers until I win a game, so I'm never facing viewers. This is just insane that it is happening like this. You know, I was like, oh, let's play Venture Bomb and let's do all that stuff and let's have some fun. Let's get rid of Colress. We'll keep the Proton. I mean, we have Sacred Ash. We have Counter Catcher. Let's go. Let's get Ino or something. I don't know. I am so defeated right now. Yeah, we need less Team Rocket supporters. So, like, let's cut a factory and let's go for another Ino. Sure. You know, maybe we could cut the Venture Bomb, but... And Jaw? Well, I also have like 45,000 trainer points. Oh, it's a Psychic deck, so that's probably Gardevoir. So, like, if I just buy... If I spend all 45,000 on Celebrations packs, that's what? What's 6 times 40? Whatever 6 times 40, that's what? 240,000 credits that I can get? So I can get up to like 300k credits if I just buy Celebrations. And that's, you know, it'll vary a little bit, but I can pretty much get to 350 or between 300 and 400 credits if I just buy all Celebrations. And we never start the Team Rockets one. I think we're about to lose no matter what it is. What's a Gardevoir doing at 1400? Yeah, use less Team Rocket supporters. Lena, yeah, use less Team Rocket supporters, Pilot. That's a good idea. Why don't you put less Team Rocket supporters in this deck? What could go wrong? And, you know, I listened to chat, I put in de-evolution. Useless. I listened to chat, oh, use less Team Rocket supporters. We get a dead hand that could only be saved by a Team Rocket supporter. I blame all of you. Oh my god. Okay, this is hilarious. Let's go. Let's just Venture Bomb, and then I'll Maximum Belt Reversal Energy. Hey, we got our first heads. Sure, let's put it on the active. And let's go Maximum Belt, Reversal Energy, and then Tackle for 60, baby, because it's weak to Metal and not Dark. Okay. Just breathe in. Oh, yeah, I scheduled all the VODs to be posted very soon. So if you're not subscribed to the VODs channel, all the VODs that I, you know, drugged my feet on, they will be uploaded within the next week or so. I'll just do like one a day. Of course. Oh, you know, just the turn 2 Guardy Clefairy. Oh, no. See, if this was the Team Rockets Koffing, we wouldn't have lost right now. Oh, okay, you already have game. Oh no, they don't have game. They didn't have. They were 10 short. Okay, well now you have game. Now you're just rubbing it in. Nick, you know what? I'm gonna pin that. You know, all the good viewers know about the free codes, see all the free stuff because they've been here the whole stream. Oh man, like what am I supposed to do here? This is getting crazy. You know, in my testing, when I was at like 1560, I did win some games. And then, you know, I get in front of people and it's like my pants that, you know, I was forced to wear fall down and then everyone points and laughs. And that's just not cool. Okay, how about, no, I'm not going to say the stream ends once I finally flip heads on Let's Have a Blast. I'm gonna Cerule Edge you. The stream will end when the stream ends. Oh my god. See? Again! we didn't get the one that we wanted. We want the Team Rockets Koffing. The Team Rockets Koffing is the one we want. We don't want the regular Koffing. So of course, where do we start? All right, everything has led to this moment. Are you ready, everybody? This is going to be the greatest beatdown in the history of the trading card game. We're going to Ariana up to 5. This game will live on in the history of the annals of history. This will live on. We're going to Venture Bomb. We're going to put 20 on theirs. We're going to flip heads. We're going to flip heads on everybody this... Oh, God. Oh, no. We're going to flip heads on every Venture Bomb. We're going to flip heads on every Weezing. It's going to be amazing. You heard it here first. Okay, no, you know what? We're gonna flip heads on every week. This was all part of the plan. Because now our Koffing gets knocked out and we get to activate reversal energy. That's what you weren't expecting. I should have rescue boarded into this guy, but come on. Come on. We all know. We all know that's not happening. Stellar Wish, until I lose my sanity. So the stream ended a few years ago. This is a rerun. Wait, Poffin? Wait, Poffin in our Chaladon? What is this? Oh, it's the Aggron deck. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, back when I played PTCGO, I did. It was fun. All right, see, this is all part of my plan, because now I'm going to activate their Aggron to make their Aggron better. But what they don't know is that I'm going to win this game. Because we're going to flip heads on our first ever Weezing. It's going to be glorious. It's going to be the glory of Team Rocket. And let's rescue board you to draw an extra card. Why not? Well, that's why not. Yeah, you know, I had this brilliant idea. I think it was May of 2022. Hey, no one is streaming PTCGL. Everyone went back to PTCGO. There's a gaping hole. Let me try and fill it. Little did I know that that would be the greatest mistake of my life. So yeah, I do have the 3 games for Weezing for a YouTube video, but you got to recommend people to watch the VOD to get the true just descent into madness and get the clearest understanding of how bad this is. Oh, okay, wait, that's good. I do not mind what is happening here. Because eventually, okay, yeah, that's the dude. That's fine. I don't quite see the synergy between our Chaladon and Scovillain. And Lena, I think I put a link to the VOD's channel in the description. We got Maximum Belt when we absolutely don't need it. Okay. Anytime, Pookie. Anytime you want to do this. So I can knock out the Duraludon with the Koffing in the back, because that does 30 damage. So I can leak gas all over them and KO them. So I can pretend like I'm Amaranth and, you know, leak some gas into a bottle and send it to them. And then when they open it up, they get KO'd. Wait, they also have Area 0. Very interesting decisions by my opponent. Okay, can we flip our first heads on Let's Have a Blast, please? Please, can we flip our... 0 for 7. 0 for 7 on that, by the way. Just wanted to point that out to anyone at home who may have lost count. We are 0 for 7 on that one. Just an 0 for 7, you know, the old 0 for. You ever wonder what's wrong with you? Just watch this VOD. Just watch the VOD. It has to, no, Jaw, this is PTCGL. It is not bugged. This is TCG Live. It's working as intended. This is me playing the game. All right, we'll be fine. And can you see, where's the will reprint? I will never play that card if they reprint it. I never played it back in the day. I'll never play it now. Okay, so we can Giovanni somebody. I can go Ultra Ball and Giovanni. And Xanto, that is on the list for this week. It's Misty's Gyarados on Wednesday. Tyranitar would either be Thursday or Friday. It just depends on some things. But yeah, what do you mean did I hear about it? I was the one who who made the video. Wait, did I make a video on it? Maybe I didn't. Okay, never mind. Scratch that. Scratch that from the record there. Yeah, even the Pokemon company is like, hey, you should play this. All right, so we go Rocket's Energy, Maximum Belt, Sacred Ass. Just send everybody back in. And then Transceiver for Ariana. I'm going to draw 5 off of Ariana because I believe in the heart of the cards. Absolutely rewarded, except for the fact that we're going to get nothing. Love that. So we do knock out the Aggron, I believe, in a thing called Love Just... Okay, so yeah, we do knock that out. I don't have a knockout on the Stove Villain, but that's okay. We could maybe knock that out next time. Yeah, so Misty's Gyarados on Wednesday, Tyranitar, Ampharos will be one of the days, and then I haven't really decided the 4th deck. There's a lot of good choices. Well, there's a lot of choices. Like, there's Annihilate, there's Rotom, there's Crustle, there's... Oh yeah, I also want to do Hydrapple. So maybe Hydrapple, Gyarados, and Tyranitar are the decks this week, and then we save Rotom for a little bit down the road. But this is going to be a win. But we flip tails on Let's Have a Blast again, so can you really say that you won a game where you flip tails on Let's Have a Blast for the 7th time? I don't think you can. You know what, let's do a prediction for the potential last game of the stream. All right, so there's our Chaladon. Can they even attack with our Chaladon? Lena, no, we have to flip heads on the thing. We haven't flipped heads on the thing, so we can't do it. I can't make it work. Did we just seriously get a 3rd freaking Giovanni? Seriously? A 3rd Giovanni? All right, well, let's explode together now. Okay, do we have it? We're at 210, so I need 2 more. Let's Team Rocket's Factory. Please give me a basic or a Poffin. Or don't give me anything that I need. Thank you. Whatever would I do? Oh, we can get that. We can Venture Bomb. Venture Bomb heads. That's all we need is Venture Bomb heads. Thank you. For the first time, the game actually cooperated. All right, so we Ultra Ball away the counter catcher in that because we're going to be taking the lead. You don't need counter catcher when you're about to take 2 prizes and take the lead. Wait, did we have it? Wait, no, we had it. I didn't need heads. I didn't even need to flip that, so that's why I did it, because we would have done 240. They had 20 damage on them, so it was a moot point. But that was heads. You know, we take those wins. We take those all day. And then I was going to be like, if they knocked me out with our Chaladon, you know what's happening. You know who we're sending into the active. You know who's going up front. We are winning with Let's Have a Blast. That is my decree. You know, wait, hang on. Yeah, I was going to say that's my Cree. I'm the Cree, you know, the guys in Marvel. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to retreat into the Weezing. Actually, whoa, I have... What? 290? See, it's almost like I built a deck that can work. It's just the PDCGL decided it hates me. You know, you can do 300. You can knock out a Dragapult with this deck. You just need to get Venture Bomb flips. You know, maybe Vengeful Punch is better. You know, maybe there's a few other things. But, you know, I tried. Okay, I tried. I tried to impress all of you. You to come to my birthday party, but no one showed up. Oh, I was gonna retreat. Does it beat Mamoswine? Destroys Mamoswine. All right, so this is the prediction game. I'll keep the prediction going. So somebody just bet no. Let's go. I don't want to play the Sneasel one. The Sneasel one's done. This one gave us the most luck. Let's just play this one. You know, this one did well for us. Let's just go back to the old stamp one. So I will let the prediction run until we find out what we're facing. This is probably Joltik Box. I don't know what other lightning deck it could be, unless it's like some Magnezone control deck, which I hope it isn't. So it'll be Joltik Box, and they will suck at the game, and we will win. So everyone bet your channel points on a win, because there's no way we lose. We're at the bottom of 1400 where only bad decks exist, and we're playing a great deck. Again, we only start this. I mean, I know we have Proton, so it's like I can't be too upset. But again, we always start two. You ever notice we always start two of the 151 Koffing? That's been like 3 games out of the last 4 where we start double 151 Koffing and then no Team Rockets Koffing. There's a conspiracy going on right now. If you look at what's happening, there's something going on behind the scenes. Okay, so this is the thing. And, oh, don't tell me it's the Magneton version again. I can't handle that one. Yeah, coded in that way to always start 2 of the 151 Koffing. Okay, that's fine. If we're ever going to win a game with this deck, it is now. We always prize 1 Team Rockets Koffing. We always start 2 of the 151 Koffing, and then we always prize 1 of the Team Rockets Koffing. It's very strange. Okay, well that's not good. But the tackle on the Pikachu does matter. Remember, the Pikachu can't get knocked out if it's at full health, but you put 10 on it, and now it can get knocked out, so that's good. Please don't bump my Team Rockets factory. I don't know why I play 2 copies of Proton in this list, but just please, just let me draw my 2 cards. Let me have some fun here. Let's just be chill, you know? Let's spun around. The spoon. Let's get into bed and spoon, because there's an accent on the U. So are they spun or spoon? Okay, let's assume they get the attack with the Joltik this turn. They're going to power up their Iron Hands. I'm going to Proton, obviously. And then I'm going to Team Rockets Factory for 2. We have nothing to get from the deck, which is fine. You really don't need 2 Proton. Just 1 is fine. And honestly, maybe you don't need the Team Rockets. Yeah, okay, there we go. You don't really need the Team Rockets supporter suite here. Like, I think it's more of a luxury, and maybe not even a luxury. It's because, like, yeah, Team Rockets Factory is fine, and it does draw you 2 cards, but Proton feels underwhelming. Archer feels underwhelming. Ariana in a deck that plays non-Team Rockets Pokemon feels bad. And then, yes, Giovanni's very good, but if you have the regular Koffing in the active, Giovanni doesn't even work. All right, so they're going to power up the non-experience share one, which makes sense, so they do know what they're doing. That's concerning. Hello. Okay, so we just go for it here. And there's some Sacred Ash. That's great. That's great. Oh, cool. Thank you. Just what I wanted. All right, let's have a blast here. We're going to take the knockout, guaranteed. We're not going to spinning fumes because we can't. This is going to be the first time in history. Myrtle, you're about to witness history. The first time in 8 Let's Have a Blast for the entire stream, we're going to flip our first heads. They're going to take 2 prizes. We're going to take 2 prizes. Experience share won't activate. It's going to be amazing. Okay, well, they do have a Pikachu, but that's fine. This is going to be great. They don't have a Gust card. They're just playing Arven. Don't go for a Prime Catcher yet. Okay, well, that's fine. That is totally fine. Maybe I should have put the Vengeful Punch on the active, but you don't need the Vengeful Punch when you're going to flip heads on Let's Have a Blast. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. If we don't flip heads, the game's probably over. If we do flip heads, we might win. It all comes down to you, Weezing. 8th time is the charm. We've believed in you since the beginning. You know you're due. Oh, there we go. We got our first one. 3 hours later, we got our first Let's Have a Blast. Can I actually win this game, though? Probably not, because this deck kind of sucks. All right, please give me something playable. Something playable. That's not something playable. We're going to have to do it again. We have to run it back, everybody. Everybody, we have to run it back. It's a little scary, but we have to run it back. So since we're tied on prizes, I couldn't go up with this one. I mean, I'd rather be tied on prizes because Weezing worked. Nick, well, I just said 3 hours. If this goes in the video, we're going to do it again. We're running it back, everybody. Guaranteed. I think they're reading the card and like, what just happened? They've never experienced 151 Weezing. They're shell-shocked. Why didn't they go up with the Pikachu? Hey, there's an Ariana. Terrible timing. All right, so let's go Reversal Energy on Hya. Vengeful Punch on Hya. Let's Night Stretcher for you. I have a feeling this game's not going to go on much longer. I have a feeling this game might end pretty quickly, so we're just going to go to draw as many cards as we can. That's unfortunate. Let's get the Koffing. Team Rocket's Factory. We got a whole bunch of useless cards. All right. Spoon, my balls are in your court. Did they? Maybe they did, because yeah, it was down for a little bit. Did they rage quit? Spoon, you could have been in a YouTube video. Okay, maybe if I emote at them. Oh, they're here. They're here. Oh, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We got this. They're gonna power up the Pikachu, and then it's gonna happen again. And then this is just turning into a 151 Weezing deck with nothing else. Well, Colress comes up short. Colress can only help me knock out the Pikachu. Oh, they're going for the Joltik, so they're just gonna power. Okay, that's fine. I contemplated powering up the active, but I ultimately decided against it, and then I realized I should have done it. Because I don't think I have any switch cards. It's like Giovanni is your switch cards. But that's okay. See? They don't know. They don't know what's about to happen. They're about to get absolutely destroyed here. So let's go Weezing. Reversal on you. Colress for, yeah, Team Rocket's Energy and a Factory. All right, end turn. I don't think you know what Sacred Ash does. Sacred Ash shuffles it back in. Oh, we got this. Okay. I've believed in you since the beginning. You've been my staunchest supporter throughout all of this. You are amazing, Weezing. This is your game. Let them know your name. Let them stream it from the rooftops. They will remember this day. Ride now. Oh, no. No, don't ride that. No, what are you doing? Don't. I mean, we take the knockout, but Spoon, you're the worst person ever. Everyone say, I will not spoon you tonight. Cody was going terribly. Thank you for reminding me how horrible the last 3 hours of my life have been. Okay, that's good. No spooning. Okay, well, they knocked out a Koffing. That's fine. Did we also prize, like, a bunch of things? Did we prize several things? Ooh, Unfair Stamp. Ah, get wrecked, buddy. Yeah, we can fork them all day long. We can't spoon them. Okay, and then let's do that. Let's draw a couple more cards. Oh, yeah, we have a Rescue Board. Forgot about that. Why do we have so many Team Rocket's Factory? All right, let's go. Let's just thin out the deck. I don't think we're going to need any of these. And then, yeah, we'll get this guy. See? You flip one heads on Let's Have a Blast. The deck actually seems playable. And then that 10 damage on the Pikachu is literally the difference between winning and losing. Isn't that crazy? If I didn't put that 10 damage on the Pikachu, well, I mean, Giovanni would still potentially win us the game. But if I don't put that 10 damage on the Pikachu at the very, very beginning, okay, well, that's just another game-winning card. Then we potentially lose. Oh, wait, am I going to have to win with a Weezing here? Like a 151 one? Because if I don't get a Team Rocket's Energy, that could be bad. All right, so what I'll do is I'll go up with this one, Rescue Board this one. No! Oh, they're out of energy. Okay, well, we have to put that in the YouTube video just because we ended on kind of a sad note. This one, you didn't get to see it, YouTube audience, but oh my God, it was 3 hours of just don't play Weezing. Like, if your luck is better than mine, because PDCGL had a lot to say in that. I went 0 for 7 on my Let's Have a Blast. If you face a lot of, you know, Raging Bolt or anything with 200 to 240 hit points, then Weezing is very playable. It's just everyone is playing Grimmsnarl and Dragapult, and those are really tough matchups. So is Weezing worth playing? No. Is it a good rogue deck? No. Can you get wins? Can you get to Master League with this? Absolutely. Should you? No. All right, so that was the final game of the stream. We are not going to spoon them, unfortunately. But yeah, the Unfair Stamp build, even though Unfair Stamp never really did anything, that was the build that saw us win the most. All right, so choose prediction outcome. We won. I told you to believe in me. And Lena, I'm sorry, is Garchomp? Absolutely. And you got it for free if you logged in like a week ago. So Lena, I'm sorry. We're going to raid Sunny. Because it doesn't seem... Oh, wait. Who's on? Is Sunny online right now? Is Sunny back and in bit? Yeah, Sunny was in chat. Yeah, Sunny's online. Sunny would never miss the chance to regale everybody with tales of Symphonia. So I'll be back on Wednesday. Remember, the game is offline for 8 hours or 6 or 10 or 12. Matchmaking might break right after. It might work perfectly. You never really know with live. Just anything could happen, and just be excited for it.